Madonna is desperately seeking revenge for a foul frame-up because the evidence is immaterial in this material world. Who's that girl?
They're going to take out all our phones and put in them kind with dials on them.
Oh, Gramps, that's yummy. Does it say how soon?
A few weeks, I guess.
That'd be just super.
Oh, sure.
What'd you say, Gramps?
I'm going to call up Ed Huckster there and find out what he thinks about all this business. Give me 344J. Thank you kindly.
Don't talk too long, Gramps. Supper will be ready in a few minutes.
Never missed a meal yet. Ain't going to start now.
All right.
Come on, speak up. Phone's ringing. It should be answered.
Do we have some questions here? And do we need some answers? How do you answer the phone? Is that a good question, or is it not? Let me see if I can answer it for you. Pick up the phone as soon as it rings. Speak out your name, or answer with things like, hello, good morning.
I say, is this Ed Huckster talking? Huh?
Everybody sing. Pick up the phone as soon as it rings.
Can't you hear me?
Speak out your name, or answer with things like, who's that?
Joe, look what you've done.
Wrong number. No problem. I'll just read my homeowner's policy tonight during WrestleMania. I'm sure I'm covered if some hunk trips on my chaise lounge and breaks his heart over me. Let's see now. You know, my garage sales always create a minor stampede. And you know the cars have to park somewhere. So I better let the neighbors know. They may want to sell some things too. You never know.
Hello?
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night, and then go over to Teen Town, maybe.
Well, yes,
Or if you'd rather go with the gang on a skating party and weenie roast. We'd have to leave earlier for that, though. But we get home at a decent time.
Wally has used a lot of common sense in putting the invitation this way. It shows he has thought about what Carolyn might like, and he has implied his price range, so she will have some idea of what he can afford when she makes her choice.
All right, Wally. On Saturday at 5 then. Bye.
Well, that phone call didn't go on for hours. A pretty sensible attitude toward telephone conversations.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jerry.
Hey, Carolyn, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry.
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I'm awfully sorry, but I have a date for tonight, Jerry. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry.
Okay, Carolyn. Thanks a lot just the same. Goodbye.
No, it isn't too promising for Jerry.
Well, let's see what else we can do about tonight.
My calls are all enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Who the fuck wrote this creepy shit? Probably a desperate loser.
Thank you, Howard. That's Howard
Wow,
Cosell reading from our rapist president's personal correspondent with known pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Although I guess it was not proven that Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile in the court of law. That's just an assumption on everyone here's part. But I think we can go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I think we can make that statement pretty positively.
We can do it. We're not afraid to take big swings on Desperate Losers and say, for the first time ever, really, Jeffrey Epstein, definitely a pedophile.
Definitely kind of gross.
Definitely more than kind of. All the way gross.
Yeah, full gross, but, you know.
Chris, great to see you.
Milkshake.
Always,
what a pleasure.
Always good to see you. Oh, there's so much going on. Matt is not back. Pustu. I have just inherited some of his meanness in the chat. I like, though, that threatening to shoot Avi made Pustu think that Matt was back.
I think it might have also because of you responding with the Desperate Losers handle, perhaps.
Oh, perhaps, but no. I think it's that
the meanness.
That Matt's a mean and violent man. You know?
That's the opposite of true, but still, he does have that. He's got that edge, that Matt edge, that New York Matt edge.
That New York. Well, it's all New York. I am noticing something in the Twitch. I just got a notification. Could this be true? I think it is. Chris, we have hit 100 followers.
Oh.
Which means we now must celebrate that our mission has been accomplished. You know, there's just something about G-Dub when he's not talking that he just looks like a dog taking a shit. You know, he's got that terror that a dog taking a shit has. I don't know why. But
that's so specific and correct.
I mean, you just see it. You see it in those eyes. So that's it. We had 100 followers on the old Twitcheroo, and that means, Chris, that from here on out, we're just raising that. We're gonna
so is it going to be 200?
Yeah. No, it's going to be 102. That's the new goal.
I mean, shoot high.
Yeah. It took us a long... We were sitting at 99 for like 2 weeks. So I think 102 is right in line with where we're at. Oh, Shifty coming in on YouTube. I don't know if that should pop into our chat. I'll see if it does. But Shifty can't log into his Twitch. Well, you can still call in. Chris, there's so much going on today.
What a great day.
If you want to call in, 917-524-7853. We got lots of games. A lot of unfinished business from last week. We ended the show on a real cliffhanger because we could win anywhere from $250 to $5 million.
In which case,
scratched any of the winning numbers.
This will be the last show.
In which case, no. Are you kidding? If we win $250, we will have just put ourselves below being in debt $2,000. Not so great. And then, but if we win the $5 million, I think I'm going to do more shows.
That's true. Yeah, if we win $5 million, this production budget is...
This is our day job. If we win $5 million, this is our day job.
And we'll get you some of those streamer lights.
We will. I'll be basking in a glow of neon light.
Neon colored LEDs.
Yes. It'll
So
all
on
be
brand for Junior Milkshake.
Exactly, because that's my brand. Is I just buy anything from Elgato. We did not have voicemails this week, Chris, but we did get a letter. We got a physical letter, which I'm a little disturbed by it.
Yeah, how did they get
exactly?
address?
I don't know how they got the address, but here's the weirdest thing about it. This letter was from heaven. Very strange. So this came to us from the offices of Peter M. Falk, which I can only assume is like Peter Falk from Columbo.
I was gonna say the
Peter
Columbo.
Falk. Yes, it was addressed to Visk's mother, care of us. Took a while to get here because I just got it yesterday. It's dated June 30th, and Peter writes, "Dear Visk's mother, a little birdie has told me that it's your birthday. Wow, 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 wow. I just wanted to say a very happy birthday from me and the little birdie, who incidentally is the biggest mooch of the ages, Pliny the Elder. Pliny has come over to my office to drink all of my scotch and is now insisting on free writing on my letter since he's out of typewriter ribbon. In any case, happy birthday. Hope it's a swell one. Sorry about any typos. I've also been drinking all the scotch too, if I'm being honest. Yours very truly, Peter Falk and Gaius Plinus Secundus." Oh, and just one more thing. The birds actually do talk in heaven. It's awful. Every bird that's ever died is up here, and they never shut up. There you have it. A letter from Peter Falk. Apparently.
Here are things that I love about this letter. One, that Pliny is actually
Pliny. It's Pliny the Elder, not the younger.
The Elder.
Yeah.
Pliny's actually using Roman script, which is
he did.
He did.
I looked this up. That's a real Roman signature. I have to believe this is real.
Also, I ran some numbers.
Yeah.
And if everybody goes to heaven and all the animals go to heaven,
yes.
Currently, heaven would have to be 92.5 times the size of Earth.
That tracks. I feel like it's got to be bigger than that too, because
Well, it's got more people coming in if everybody.
Yeah, they got
goes,
people coming in every day. With the way things are going, Chris, maybe a bit of a rush. I don't know yet.
The gates.
We get all these letters from heaven. Do you think it's a Christian heaven? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I also like the idea of everyone rushing to the gates of heaven because the phrase "trampled at the gates of heaven" feels like a great record.
Yes, it's definitely a Meatloaf album.
Yeah. Finally.
That number, if you want to call and play some games, 917-524-7853. Avi didn't want to call in, but Avi, I'd like you to call in. It'd be nice to hear your voice if you're feeling up for it. We got two wonderful cards here to scratch off. If we don't get any callers, Chris, I got some games you and I can just play.
I do love playing a game.
Yeah, let's kick it off, Chris, with just a nice little round of rated R, rated X.
Ooh.
Time to play the filthiest game on Twitch. Rated R or X.
So you know how this game works, but for anyone who has never seen this show before, perhaps our one new follower who put us over the top, we're looking at a still from a movie, and I need to know from the chat. They're not always rated R, but is this a porn or not? Is this rated X or is this rated below X? Oh, I'm getting a call from a number I don't know. You are on the air with Desperate Losers. Who is this?
Hello.
Who is this?
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear us?
I heard an all right.
Can you hear us?
It sounded like Chris, but I don't know.
Oh, it did? Who is this?
Who is this?
This is Jeremiah. You don't know me.
We don't know you.
I'm just watching the screen.
Jeremiah, welcome to Desperate Losers. Do you have a guess as to you're looking at the screen? Do you think that this sweaty man
a little bit of
grimacing
delay or something? I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
Do you
wait? Can you only hear me?
Yes, I can only hear you sometimes. Oh, maybe that's what's happening. If there's another channel that I'm not receiving.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me.
All right. I'll tell you hi and welcome to Desperate Losers while Junior Milkshake fixes the audio line.
I have fixed the audio. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, great.
Great. All right, Jeremiah, welcome to Desperate Losers. Thank you for calling. How did you find us?
How did I find you? You wouldn't believe it. Pooh is on my couch right now.
What? What?
Yeah, he just showed up one day. Well, we're going to see a show on Saturday, but yeah, he just showed up one day, and yeah, so we're just hanging out.
I love it.
Right.
Jeremiah, do you want to be known as Jeremiah in the Desperate Loserverse, or do you want some kind of handle?
You know, one time I went to Burning Man, and they're like, hey, let us give you a nickname. I'm like, look, I don't need to pretend. Like, this is the name I got. Everyone knows me this way. So
yeah,
for this purposes, I think Jeremiah is a good one.
Yeah, you know, and that's great advice. Never let a filthy burner give you a nickname.
Fuck no. Sorry,
yeah.
am I allowed to curse?
You're allowed to curse. You're allowed to curse.
Like all those people were there to like escape their lives. I'm like, you know, I just want to have a good time.
Exactly. You're just
shots
there
fired.
to trade batteries for sex, which is what my understanding of what happens at Burning Man. That's basically it. Just trading batteries for Molly and sex. Speaking of sex, Jeremiah, do you think that this is a face of sex or something else?
It definitely rings a bell.
You feel like you've seen this face.
I feel like I've seen this face, which I'm not proud of.
Right.
Okay,
I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Yeah. I won't tell you which one it is, but it's not a good movie. It's a very memorable movie.
Well, I think you just told him if it's R or X, though.
Did I? I feel like there are very many memorable pornographic and non-pornographic films.
Yeah, I think this is an X.
You think this is an X?
There's plenty of. Yeah, there's plenty of. There's plenty of memorable pornographic films.
Of course there are. Of course there are.
Look at the Star Trek series. I mean, the XXX Star Treks. Those things are, damn.
You know, there was one time in college I won $50 because we would just like come up with like porn titles and then like bet money on whether it was going to be a real one or not. And I came up with Sex Trek: The Next Penetration, and it was a fucking porn. It actually existed. I was just over the moon. We'd look that up.
Wow.
But
it's like when Newton and the other guy invented calculus at the same time.
Exactly. It's like I had willed Sex Trek: The Next Penetration into the world along with whoever made Sex Trek: The Next Penetration. Let's get a drum roll. Let's find out what this thing is. This is rated R. This is Undefeatable from 1993. This is a terrible action movie that is very famous for its climactic scene. There is a scene where these guys just very awkwardly rip off their shirts and then just start wailing on each other's chests until one of them gets his eye pushed into a nail that's just on a wall. And then that person's eye socket gets hooked onto a big meat hook that like drags them across a warehouse floor. If you've never seen this clip, if this is not ringing any bells, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to drop it in the chat because this is a hilarious, like, it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those clips that in the early 2000s, it was sort of unavoidable. Chris,
and he's ripping off his shirt in the picture right
in
now.
this, he is actually getting punched in the face. And it's in the most awkward slow motion ever. His mouth is full of water, and every time he gets punched in the face, he just spits out a little gush of water. I got to see if I can find that. Chris, Chris, find that undefeatable clip. Let's see if we can throw it up because it's fucking amazing. Well, that's not going to be points for you, but Jeremiah, you are a first-time caller, and I like to reward this behavior. I want to make you a long-time caller. I'm going to give you 3 scratches on win $250, which we'll just scratch with a common quarter. What do you think? I need 3 numbers from you, 3 guesses as to what you think these numbers are going to be. They're going to be worth 10 points a pop for every correct one.
Oh, shit. Okay. 13.
13.
21.
21.
And, 33.
33. That's a great guess. People love 33 around here. Boostu especially. I feel like maybe you got a little advisement from him there. Was that true?
No.
Wow, you guys are just
money on business.
Maybe you've just been hanging out long enough. You got on the same cycle, and all of a sudden, there you have it. So there's your numbers. We're looking for 13, 21, and a 33. Which ones do you want me to scratch? You can pick. Just pick one to start with.
The middle one.
Let's go for the middle. We're looking for a 13, 12, and a 33. Let's get any other guesses from chat. Get them in because we're gonna scratch this off.
Wow, I'm shaking with excitement. This is amazing.
Oh my god, you're making my day. Were you didn't happen to be our 100th follower, did you? Did you follow the show on Twitch?
No, but I'll be the 101st.
Please do.
No.
We're trying to get to 102. That's our new goal.
I'm gonna have to make a Twitch account or something. I've never been one of those people before.
You can become. Well, don't be one of those people, but do watch our show. We're taking a look at that middle number. Here it comes. The 14. That is not a winning number for us. We win no money from this. It's not a winning number for you. Did anyone have a 14?
I'm afraid it's not a winning number for anybody today.
Oh. Well, it's 1 point for Shifty. Sun King's changing his 26 to a 22. Sun King divines something in the stars. It's been firmly established. Sun King has some kind of connection to the ethereal plane. Give me another scratching spot.
Yeah, 14
here.
is 7 times 2. Who, me?
Yeah, you got 2 more. So where do you want to scratch next?
How about the 5th and the 6th slots?
You mean the 4th and the 5th ones? I'm using a common quarter.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose it's now the 4th and the 5th, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to do, we'll do the last one first. Let's find out. Here it comes. It is a 29. That is not a winning number for us. Chris, does anyone have a 29?
Actually, Really Cereal does.
Whoa! Really Cereal.
Yeah, Cereal.
10 points for Cereal. Really Cereal is kind of the champion of putting up flyers and getting people to call the number but not want to talk to us on the show days, which is a shame because it would be 100 points for them if they got that call back. Let's do that last number. It is a 19, which does not seem to do it for us. Does anyone else have a 19, Chris?
No, we've got some close ones at 18 because that's obviously the show's official lucky number, but
yeah, but not anyone else's.
It tastes like onions and ass. There's no cheese.
Hard agree. I like my favorite thing about that drop, Chris, is there's kind of the implication that Shifty would eat onions and ass if it had cheese.
I don't doubt that, actually.
Yeah. He's got that dentist
my new friends
next
have to
week.
go.
Oh, Jeremiah,
Right.
thanks for calling.
Jeremiah, thanks for calling in. I didn't know that
this
guy.
True pleasure.
The pleasure was all ours. Catch you later. Oh, Chris, I see you got that clip.
Sure do.
Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, this is when he gets his eye stuck on the hook there.
Yeah.
Go back to the beginning though. I feel like the beginning of this thing where they rip off the shirts, that's kind of, there we go. Yes. Yes, I love this part.
Oh.
This part is in our intro.
It is. Is this in...
Welcome, new follower, to Desperate Losers.
Give Visk 5 points for cheating.
Oh my gosh.
You know, you can always cheat on this show. God, that's such a good fucking scene. Wait, the best part's coming up shortly. It's going to be this great part where the bad guy, who's the guy with the mullet, just starts slapping this guy in the chest.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but if you're ever being mugged, just aggressively just slapping someone is definitely the best way to get out of it.
Oh, it's so good. What an awkward way to beat someone up. Just slamming on their chest.
It's very WWE coded.
It is. This movie was like directed by somebody who's like a fight coordinator too, which is crazy because the fighting is so bad. That's the worst part of it. Anyway, we can watch this all day, but we won't because we have business to get to.
It's okay. I'll drop the link in the chat.
Yeah.
In case
Visk,
anybody...
did you see that letter? Oh, there's Bob. Alien Bob, welcome to Desperate Losers. How you doing, friend?
Hello, sir. How's it going?
It's going very well. Very well. I'm very excited that you're going to do like a little...
I lost you for a second. Did I get you back?
Yeah, you have me. Do I have you?
Okay, I got you back.
I'm very excited that you're going to do a little screening on the Discord of a Burt Reynolds movie where he is basically Elon Musk trying to knock somebody up.
He's going to spread his seed around, yeah.
Yeah, that is the premise of Paternity. kind of a weird
yeah,
one.
We can schedule something. I'll get that going. And it's definitely one I did not know existed until somebody showed me that poster.
Yeah, I saw a movie yesterday that I didn't know existed, which is apparently in 1972, a Spanish production company decided to make a biopic of Pancho Villa, and who would you imagine they would want to get for the starring role in Pancho Villa?
Of Pancho Villa?
Yeah, to play Pancho Villa in 1972, a Spanish production in English. It was in English.
I'm hoping it's not somebody like what's his name? Sean Connery?
It is someone not unlike Sean Connery, but I would say this person is an even worse choice for Pancho Villa than Sean Connery. Give me one. I'll give you one more guess, and if you get this, I will give you 20 points. It is someone very familiar to us here at Desperate Losers.
Oh, it's close to the show, isn't it? It's got to be. It's got to be Telly Savalas.
It was. They hired Telly Savalas. Give him 20 points. Hired Telly Savalas to play Pancho Villa in a movie called Pancho Villa that I have a hard time.
I have to find it.
I have a hard time. It's on YouTube. You can find it very easily. I was watching it because I was like, should we screen this? Because we've been thinking about like doing like a movie night on the Discord, which, by the way, if you're watching and you're not following us on the Discord, get in on that. There's the link to that thing. Chris, I'm sure will drop that in the chat.
Telly Savalas as Pancho Villa.
I know, but I ultimately decided I don't know if I want to lead with this as our first movie night because the movie is, as you would expect, insanely racist, insanely sexist.
Oh my god.
A
For
touch
the 70s,
rapey.
it has to be.
Yeah. But it's a Spanish movie, and they hate Americans. Like, there's no good guys in it.
Yeah.
The Mexicans in it look idiotic. The Americans look just as stupid. The American army is super incompetent in this movie because they spend all their time just combing their hair.
I would love to see Americans just taken down a notch because, like,
That
It would just be
definitely
golden.
happens. Yes, and one thing I did learn from this movie that I didn't know is that I love watching American Army soldiers get beat up while a mariachi band plays in the background. Because in every battle scene, there's always a mariachi band, and they always are like right at the front line, and they get shot and killed right away. But somehow there's like another mariachi band like just waiting in the wings.
They're like red shirts.
Exactly, they are.
Infinite supply of them.
Infinite number of them.
What the like casting was like to be like, hey, who can we get that would actually just own this and just degrade the country and be like, oh yeah, Kojak himself, he'll do it.
I think this is like the year before Kojak. So Telly was sort of in a rut.
Oh man. So it's actually before Kojak. It's wild.
Before Kojak. But now
Wait, that makes okay, so one of the things
no, it doesn't make sense, Chris. Because Telly, at the height of his career during Kojak, was making some of the worst movies of his life. This isn't like
I'm not saying
it makes.
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm saying it gives me extra questions because you informed me that they spend the first like 5 to 10 minutes of the film explaining why Pancho Villa is bald instead of putting Telly Savalas in a wig.
Yeah, he wouldn't wear the wig.
I thought that was so that people would recognize him on the poster as Telly Savalas.
Yeah, no, I mean he was.
But if he wasn't
famous.
in Kojak, then.
No. He was already famous. He had already played Pontius Pilate in The Greatest Story Ever Told. He was famously bald. You know, every movie he was in after The Greatest Story Ever Told, he's bald. He'd already won an Oscar for The Birdman of Alcatraz. So Telly was already a star, but he wasn't Kojak yet. He would.
So
there's
he
like a
kind of
period
needed this to get the Kojak stuff.
I think so, but Telly also would just.
I think he needed
this
to make a house payment.
Yeah, well, Telly would just do any movie that took him to Europe for the summer. So he makes a lot of very bad Italian and Spanish and Portuguese and British movies throughout the 70s.
Well, I'll take my 20 points, but I do have to hop my construction crew over here asking me stuff. So
all right. Well, call back, Bob, because I want to do stinkiest superhero bracket with you. So call back later.
Perfect.
All right, bye. There's that number, 917-524-7853. Yeah, so I'm sort of like on the cusp, Chris, with like, do we screen this movie or not? Maybe we'll do it anyway. It's just so good. The entire like first 5 minutes of the movie is just a very belabored explanation as to why Pancho Villa is bald. No explanation as to why he has a New York accent. Although every now and then Telly will just like feint like the vaguest bad Mexican accent. Like he'll say American. Oh, there's Bob again. Bob, welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Sorry about that. We have a little bit of construction going on at the house, so I have to field questions and point to stuff sometimes.
Yeah, no worries. You want to take a look at the stinkiest loser bracket? We left this thing kind of open-ended.
So that's the stinkiest superhero.
Oh, sorry.
Is there a cameo or is there a bracket? They do it in sports sometimes for a shifty versus somebody to like get him in there as like a wild card.
Oh. No, we do not
like
have
a shifty wild card to get him into like the semifinals.
I feel like Shifty would be a ringer in this world. I just don't know if we could put him on the
I don't
bracket.
know who to put him against.
Exactly. But so we still have a couple first round ones that we have to resolve. We got The Flash versus Hellboy. We got Batman versus She-Ra, which I think is a more exciting contest than people I think people are sleeping on that one. And we got what's her face? Jennifer Jones versus Popeye. Yeah.
Jessica Jones.
Oh, Jessica Jones.
So I'm gonna say because of the character and his storyline and everything, Hellboy, I want to say is gonna have more of a sulfur, kind of smelly, like worse than sweat smell that the Flash may have.
That could be, but the Flash is also, you got to imagine, the Flash is running really fast. Is he paying attention to what he's running through? You know? Like,
that's a good question, because if he's running from one area to another, he's picking up stuff on his feet, he's picking up clouds of stuff.
Exactly. Is he incidentally running through a dump? Is he incidentally just like running through an elephant and getting, elephant innards all over himself?
They never really I saw the latest Flash movie and it was absolute dog shit. But like to see like something in there where he runs so fast across a place and runs through an animal or a person would have been peak. It would have been to see that person just like randomly explode because the Flash is trying to save somebody.
They do a bit like that in the opening of The Boys.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, in the first episode.
That's awesome. I got to pick up The Boys. That's one that's on the list too.
It's I don't know. I'm mixed on The Boys.
It started strong.
I was only because of gets into some stuff with some vicious mutant types and probably smelly slime covered things, and I can see the Flash taking a shower when he's done. I don't picture Hellboy hopping in the shower or taking a bath.
No,
that's true.
Hellboy canonically
And
has
cats are
a very
attracted to
hot
him, so
girlfriend.
he probably has a lot of cat shit and cat piss smell because he loves cats so much.
So you're feeling Hellboy on this.
I'm feeling Hellboy. I'm feeling Hellboy over the Flash on that.
Well, that's one vote for Hellboy.
This reminds me of a game. There's a card game that you can pick up called Super Fight, where it gives you heroes, weapons, and you have to you randomly deal, and you have a debate over who would win in a fight. So it could be like Hellboy versus Superman, but they're only allowed to use lightsabers.
I feel like Superman's
and then you
gonna
have
win
to
anything.
literally debate that. Huh?
Superman's always gonna win. You know? Superman is
Super Fight's a fun card game if you can pick it up. It's kind of like this, only you go through weirder situations, like one hand tied behind their back situations, or
right. Well, the question I have for you, though.
Yeah, Hellboy has to win it.
Chat. We talked about the new Flash movie being like dog shit, but does the Flash himself smell like dog shit? I'm getting from Sun King, who
does it smell like the dog shit he would run through worse than Hellboy?
The thing is, Hellboy has spent a lot of time on Earth. I feel like Hellboy might have cleaned up. You know?
I don't know.
Is the sulfur
I don't know if he's
permanent?
ever had a shower or a bath.
But canonically, have you ever seen the Flash take a shower?
I mean, he's a human, so I guess it's kind of like a, the human custom. I don't know what Hellboy's customs are.
It would be customary,
monster.
but it's also not particularly customary to run around the Earth in 2 seconds, you know? So I feel like the Flash, we don't know. We can't know because we haven't seen it canonically whether the Flash is taking showers. Shifty Merchant going Hellboy.
Right.
He agrees with you, Bob.
Sun King's Flash.
Yeah, which, I don't know, Sun King might be Dr. Manhattan. That's also been established in the Discord, which if you are not following it,
I mean, we haven't heard his voice.
Right, and I kind of don't ever want to hear Sun King's voice. I don't want to dissuade Sun King from calling in. I think Sun King should call in, but definitely use a voice mod because the mystery of Sun King is like one of the most delicious things about Sun King.
And if he calls in and sounds like Christopher Walken, I'm telling you.
Oh my God, what if Sun King was Christopher Walken?
Oh, you know what my favorite Christopher Walken thing is if you go on YouTube and you just search man eating pears, it's a YouTube account with one video and it's just Christopher Walken making chicken and pears.
You know, he was on an episode of InfoWars once where, of course, Belzer was calling into InfoWars because Belzer's fucking nuts. But Christopher Walken just happened to be at Belzer's house cooking. And he ended up on InfoWars because Belzer handed him the phone. And it's very clear Christopher Walken did not want to be on InfoWars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's not anything I would ever want to be on either, even if in the background.
Yeah. I mean, it's a stain. It's a stain on your reputation to be on InfoWars. Chris, do we have enough votes in from people? Do we know who is going to advance in
We have
Flash
2
v.
votes.
Hellboy?
Well, there's only 3 votes.
There's only 3 votes. How many people are in the chat? Why are people not voting?
Nobody's voted. 2 people have voted. Pustu voted for Hellboy. Sun King voted for the Flash. And so
Let's get in here. Who do you like?
All right,
get in here. We're looking for Flash. Ooh, Pelican Yawning. Former doctor of Shifty Merchant. Shifty fired Pelican Yawning.
Malpractice, huh?
No, I kind of feel like
wanted him to brush his teeth too many times.
Hold on, I gotta cut to this. We have some breaking news. Christopher Walken cutting up some pears. Loving this.
I mean, it's so good.
He's an incredible person. He's an incredible person.
And I like that it's looking like Christopher Walken's house is nice, but not that nice.
No, I know. That's what I also
it looks
love.
like he's kind of humble.
Yeah, he's got like an '80s Cuisinart. You know, look at that. He's got
like
open
a
bottles of
regular
wine.
person's apartment.
Yeah, he's like trying to save his wine. You know, it's clearly gone flat. But look at this.
It's been there for a while.
What is? Wow! Ow! Wow!
He does have a double oven, so.
No, I think that's a single.
Is it? Okay, I thought there was one below that, but no, that's a
I
single.
think there might be one below it.
Yeah. Does Christopher
Give this man
Walken
a
just
cooking
like
show. I mean, honestly.
live in a regular ass house?
Yeah, he's just a regular dude. I will say, I watched Severance lately, and he does amazing on that also.
I mean, he's always good. He's always he doesn't have a lot of
He's
range, but he's kind of like Bogart, right? You just want to watch him no matter what he's doing.
He did season it.
His character on Severance is like in a love thing with John Turturro, which is pretty awesome.
Shifty coming in with that he probably has many houses. That could be true, but I like to think that it's only the one. And for whatever reason, my YouTube chats are not coming in. Sorry about that, Shifteroo. I see him on my screen, but they're not. Shifty's having some login problems. All right, Chris, I think we gotta call this thing. Who is advancing? Is it the Flash? Is it Hellboy?
I believe it's Hellboy who is advancing.
It's gonna be Hellboy.
Nailed it.
That's I mean.
Sorry, that's a terrifying Max Miller face that popped up at the end of that YouTube video. My apologies. My love of history and cooking has resulted in that image.
It's gonna be Hellboy. Hellboy advancing to round 2. Hold on. This is everyone's favorite part of the show where I have to drag through just hundreds of layers on this bracket.
Just to get it to the front.
Exactly. This is kind of a real lesson to me that I need to have a smaller bracket when we do this in the future.
When you do the brackets, why don't you just flatten them all together and then just drag one?
Well, no, it's a lot more complicated than you would think. It's there's a lot going on to make this bracket work. What did I just even do? There we go. Hellboy. Hellboy has advanced. Hellboy is going to be going up against Rorschach. That's going to be an interesting matchup.
I don't know. Yeah. That Deadpool Spider-Man one is already smelling bad.
I mean, definitely on the Deadpool side. I feel like Spider-Man is probably going to have his ass handed to him. But you know what? If I'm being honest here, I think the Turtles are going to take the whole thing. You know?
I mean, they're turtles.
How are you going to smell worse than a turtle living in rat shit, eating pizza in the sewer? You can't. These little greasy teenage turtle boys. Oh, I'm getting another call. Bob, call back and we'll play a game later. But this is a number I don't know.
Cool.
Unknown caller. You're on Desperate Losers. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello? Who is this? Who are we talking to? Can you hear us?
Hi, you're live with Desperate Losers.
All right. Well, that person did not want to be live. That happens a lot.
Call them back.
Yeah, I do not want to call that person back, but I'll text them back. I'll text them. Chris, what do we text this person?
Hi, you just called us and then hung up on us, and now we're sad. No.
Hi. Did you just mean to call us?
Tell them that they can win prizes if they call back. Don't tell them they're terrible prizes and that the games are also awful. You know,
I like people to find that out themselves.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, some progress here on this bracket. I'd love to finish it out. Maybe we should just finish it out. No callers. Let's round robin this shit. Jessica, a.k.a. Jennifer Jones, v. Popeye. Who smells worse? Let's talk this through, Chris.
So I'm having worked on the series, I would go with Jessica Jones all the way.
I mean, Jessica Jones is vomiting all over herself day and night. She sweats unbridled. Definitely not showering. She's a hot mess. But
I mean, Popeye's got the rigors of the Navy, to fall back on. Those Navy boys are pretty clean. And what, he's eating spinach, things are moving. He's not much of a drinker. I've never seen Popeye drink, have you? And I bet
it's heavily implied, though. It's heavily implied.
What do you mean it's heavily implied? It's heavily implied that he's Italian,
first of all, he's
but
just
not that he's
pounding.
drunk.
He's pounding spinach all the livelong day. He's he can't keep his girlfriend.
Indicated. No.
Yeah, Popeye is definitely gonna have some natural musk to him. Whereas Jennifer, aka Jessica Jones, is gonna have additives that are really. I'm getting a question from that person we texted. What kind of prizes? And here's the answer I want to give: Hollywood memorabilia and thousands, or no, let's say hundreds in foreign currency. Because I do have a lot of Argentine pesos that we could offer as prizes. Anyway, so yeah, back to Popeye v. Jennifer / Jessica Jones. Where do you fall on the Jennifer or Jessica Jones? Are you more Jennifer? Are you more Jessica?
Who's Jennifer Jones is a different person.
It's a common, there's, it's the same character, but, people, it's a nickname. Based on a mistake I made earlier. It's a nickname.
I don't know. I have some breaking imagery that might resolve this for us.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hold on. I am gonna. You want me to take your browser?
Yes, please.
I'm doing this.
It's a smoking gun right there. This decides it all.
Wow.
Okay, I now have proof.
Well, have you Googled whether Jessica Jones also bathes?
She does not.
Just Google it. And then if you don't get any results from that, try Jennifer Jones. Because, a lot of people are calling her Jennifer Jones.
There's one comic book image of her in the shower.
All right, let's see it.
It is edgy.
Is it too edgy for Twitch?
No, there's no nudity.
All right. Let's take a look. All right, yeah. So she's showering. This feels like a null hypothesis when we're talking about Popeye v. Jessica Jones. They're both showerers. So at some point they get clean. But I think in order to make this fair, we're talking about them at their dirtiest. This is,
Now, this is the thing that I actually find the most disturbing here. Look at this one.
All right, hold on. Wow! Is that even Popeye? It's like Stromboli. That's not Popeye.
I don't know who that is.
Who is this guy?
That is a nightmare I had about Popeye. That is what that is.
This is what the fuck even? What am I looking at?
It looks like Mario and Popeye somehow had an illegitimate son who has to live in a bathtub.
You know what? Do you know what Popeye's name is in Spanish?
Popeye.
This is what I picture when I hear Popeye. This is actually very close to what Telly Savalas looks like when he plays Pancho Villa. He also does not wear a shirt for a lot of that movie for no apparent reason. And there's a scene where he thinks he's dying, and it just turns out that there's an animal in his shirt. It's quite the movie. Anyway, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to decide whether Jennifer / Jessica Jones is smellier than Popeye or not. Are you still sticking by Jessica Jones?
Oh, yeah.
Your vote doesn't count, but chat, your vote does. So get them in. These are the official votes starting now. First one will be Popeye Smell, Sun King saying Popeye. If you had thrown in an answer before, throw it in again because it might have changed. We want the most current version. Cat Guy Bob going Jessica Jones, Visk going Popeye. This is feeling very Popeye. Make your case for your girl.
Listen, I'm just saying that Popeye is health conscious. He's a spinach eater. He's a Navyman. He's out on the ocean. He probably smells like beach and sand.
Shifty going, Jessica.
He's not a fisherman. He's a sailor, so that's different. Like he's encountering fish.
That's true.
And you know what? It may be on again, off again with olive oil, but you know he always gets her back in the end. And I don't think you could if you were a stinky sailor. And Jessica Jones is a crazy alcoholic with bad decision-making skills. So I think that there's like a general funk around her of stale booze and cigarettes.
Well, is anyone convinced by this? Because right now Popeye's winning it 3-2.
No one's. They're just
Alien Bob going on YouTube for Jessica Jones. I feel like I think he might have nullified his vote. I don't remember who Bob voted for on Twitch. But yeah, you can. Pooh Stew's coming in for Jessica. That's putting Jessica ahead. You can double vote if you pop into the chat on YouTube. This show encourages cheating. You can always unfollow and follow this show for points. Something that Visk did earlier today for 5. And you never know. There's the possibility that Howard could give you 100 points for trying to pull that nonsense. Shifty, do call in later and give us a wine drunk. We always love your wine drunks.
Yeah.
Jessica's starting to run away with this. Popeye, do you have any defenders out there? Or is this going to be Jessica Jones advancing to the next round in what is surely to be a bloodbath for her against the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Honestly, I think that the votes for Popeye are...
Whoa,
Visk.
Hulk Hogan is dead? Chris, look that up. Is Terry Boella dead? This would be a sad day for wow.
He is dead.
Wow. A sad day for Hulkamaniacs. But you know what? Fuck them. Anyone who's still a Hulkamaniac is probably a fascist at this point.
Yeah. He's not a great dude.
No, famously
down in
breaker.
Clearwater. Jeez, no, of course he's in Clearwater.
Yeah. I mean, down there with the Scientologists and the circus folk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of WWE people who retired at Clearwater. Chris, I think you may have your last minute boosting of Jessica Jones. I think it's gonna do it. I think we're ready to call it. I think this is gonna be Jessica Jones advancing to the next round.
I think you are correct. And that is my celebration.
All right, let's see what we got here. I have to get Jessica all the way down there.
You know, he died of cardiac arrest, which is not shocking considering the pure amount of steroids that he injected through his life.
Yeah.
It's gotta not be great for your heart. Oh, and he got married 2 years ago again. Jeez.
Oops.
Well, not for her, oops.
Well, yeah. Well, it depends if she's in the will or not. Might have been a big oops. There's Jessica Jones v. Raphael. Only one left here.
They're basically the same character.
Jessica Jones and the Ninja Turtles?
And Jessica Jones and Raphael from the Ninja Turtles, totally the same character.
I am halfway convinced, but fully sell it to me. Give me the full argument for Jessica Jones and Raphael being the same character.
Okay, they both smell terrible. That's the first thing we know right away, right?
Yeah,
they both have anger. Both have anger issues that deeply rooted in earlier trauma.
Yeah.
They have an incredible, a difficulty with human relationships for different reasons. One, because he's a teenage turtle, her because she's super strong, and that's I just think that there's a lot of There's a lot of similarity between these two creatures, and you know what? To the point where I think that if I was going to be, I spent some time around turtles. My mom brought some turtles home from Chinatown when I was a kid for my sister, and they were in her room, and honestly, they smelled like turtles. But like, that's not necessarily an overt. It's damp. It's
no.
It's
It is an overt smell. I'm gonna have to hard disagree. Turtles smell. The only thing that smells worse than a turtle in terms of like, like common to slightly uncommon pets is like a ferret. Only a ferret smells worse than a turtle.
I would rather smell a ferret or a turtle than the drunk flop sweat of an alcoholic.
Yeah, but these aren't just turtles. They live. But also, we're not arguing turtles right now. We have to resolve what I think is maybe one of the defining battles of this. I think people are going to think that She-Ra doesn't smell. But we got to talk about Batman v She-Ra, because there are some. You're talking about parallels. There are some real parallels here. They both live in a cave. They both are out there just beating the tar out of people all the livelong day. If I had to pick between these two, I don't think the princessiness of She-Ra extends to bathing. She was raised by Hordak and a bunch of monsters. I can't imagine that she learned to bathe regularly. I think people are sort of thrown off by the white costume. Whereas Batman is going to smell terrible, right? He's out there just in the gutter, fighting with disgusting villains like Clayface, fighting with disgusting villains like Killer Croc. But I have a hard time believing he comes home and Alfred Pennyworth does not have the bath drawn. Just as a matter of course. I don't think Batman,
he's got salts.
There's not multiple days of disgusting. Now, She-Ra fights very similarly disgusting creatures, one of whom is even named Stinkor. I got to imagine that She-Ra, although none of the other princesses of power are talking about it, smells horrible.
How many princesses of power are there? There's more than She-Ra?
As many as Mattel can sell. Yeah. There's several, and you can brush all of their hair.
Ooh.
So, how are you feeling? Having talked this through a little bit, are you feeling She-Ra? Are you feeling Batman?
I have to be honest. When we first started this dialogue, and you said you were going to put She-Ra on there, I was confused. But during the course of our dialogues, I really have to say that I think that you pulled me over onto the She-Ra side. So much so that I think that her own cadre of monsters can't stand the way she smells.
I think that if you really are being honest with yourself, I think She-Ra could take down Toxie.
Well, we have determined that toxic waste does not necessarily smell bad. It may have no odor.
But he lives in the dump. He lives in the dump. Although I think a dank cave full of monsters. What if his name's Stinkor?
And also,
that's going to be worse.
People talking about the Toxie living in the dump is, he's going to inherently smell bad. To me, that just tells me that y'all haven't spent much time at the dump like I have.
Well, it depends on the dump, Chris. It depends on the dump.
Because the landfill and the dump is different.
But I think when people say the dump, they mean the landfill. They don't mean
the
scrap metal yard.
They mean the dump. You go through old cars, you get what you need for your weird art project.
That's a scrap yard. The dump is owned by the city. It is where nothing that anyone wants, goes.
Some of my best friends are over at the dump.
I mean, that tracks.
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits definitely.
Very popular at the dump.
If he had any superpowers, Tom Waits would. Oh, we're getting another call from a number I don't know. Caller, you're on Desperate Losers. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, it's Matt from New York.
It's Matt from New York? As in the New York Matt?
Whoa. Hi.
I'm caller, longtime host.
Welcome back. People were just wondering if you were coming back on this episode because I was mean to Avi in the chat. I threatened him with a sniper. And it was
Just,
before
like,
the show
that
had
was
started.
somehow my doing.
I just assumed that it was you writing in the chat. Getting a lot of shout outs here, Matt.
Yeah,
Wow.
chat's really popping off with the highs and the how are yous and we miss yous.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, we're glad that you called in, and just in time because we are in a wonderful debate.
Matt, who do you think smells worse, Batman or She-Ra? They both live in caves.
Oh, God.
They're both fighting all the live long day.
I'm gonna have to go She-Ra.
I think
Wise.
that was the feeling around here too. That was the feeling
I
around
feel
here
like
too.
she's got. Isn't she supposed to be from like a long ago time?
Yeah, she is from a long ago time, and worse than that, she was raised by monsters. Who one of them is canonically named Stinkor.
Yeah. Stinkor, really?
Yeah, Stinkor.
Oh, God.
They started
Yeah,
running out of guys at a certain point.
I think clearly. Stinkor, that sounds like a Captain Planet villain.
Yes, it has the Captain Planet vibes. I need chat to get those votes in while we keep talking to Matt. I want to know: are you feeling She-Ra? Are you feeling Batman? Matt, what do you have for us? Any news?
Well, I figured it was appropriate to call in today, given the passing of Terry Hulk Hogan.
Yes, we saw that. Terry Boella, as dead as Telly.
Oh my God, does that mean he's going to heaven, Jim Milkshake?
He is.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got a call from the Hulkamaniac next week.
I wonder if you need to do some sort of a bracket about the biggest piece of shit wrestlers.
That's a great bracket, but also
a depressing
what a bummer.
bracket.
What
Yeah,
a bummer.
That is very depressing, and that goes down a very, very windy wormhole.
Oh yeah, I've
not only wrestler deaths, but the causes of death and biographies about what we didn't know about said wrestlers before they died, which is the darkest chapter of all.
One of your very favorite wrestlers is an absolute shoo-in to win that bracket, the fabulous Moolah.
Yeah, she was a trafficker, right? I think I learned that from Chris Preacher.
Yeah.
That is correct, unfortunately. But don't worry, we have there's Mildred Pierce, there's Mae Young.
There is Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, who was one of my faves as a child, was a huge piece of shit.
Yeah, and basically got off a murder charge because he ended up developing dementia, and he was not in control of himself and couldn't be arrested. Pretty much, he just passed away quickly after that.
Fucking coward's way out.
Yeah. Hey Matt, while I got you on the line, do you have any birthday wishes for Visk's mom?
Oh my God, of course I do. I always do. I feel like I've got a stack of cards I haven't sent.
We just got one today.
Yeah, I mean, you just got one sent to you?
Yeah, it was Care of Us to Visk's mom from Peter Falk.
It's taken him a long time to find it.
Yeah, well, I think the postage from heaven takes a while. There it is.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, he's got great stationery.
He does, yeah.
There he is.
I really appreciate the Nimrod Ave in heaven.
Yeah.
And that heaven has a zip code.
It does. It also has an exchange telephone, which is why I've not been able to call any of these people back. Because when it pops up on caller ID, it's an exchange number. I don't even know how to call that. Yeah, the Nebuchadnezzar building. He signed this. He was apparently with Pliny the Elder when he wrote this letter.
Drinking all the scotch.
Jesus Christ. What kind of you've got a lot of time.
I don't know what that comment has to do with me getting a letter from Peter Falk.
I don't either.
A very real letter from Peter Falk.
Just time to to redact it and then to
Well, yeah.
scan it and then to, you know.
I don't want our address being out in the world. Chris, do we have enough votes to tabulate a winner here?
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, it is 100% going for She-Ra over Batman because we
Did
just
Batman
decided
get
that,
anything?
No, because Alfred baits him by hand.
Yeah. Do you think that relationship, the Alfred-Batman relationship, is completely above board, Matt?
Good question. What it makes me think of, which is clearly lifted from the Batman saga, was the relationship between Arthur and his, I guess it was his butler. In the movie Arthur, one of my faves of all time.
Yes. Great movie.
John Gielgud played, what was his name?
I don't even remember. But he is an Alfred type.
Trivia question. He is, but I feel like that's the model of the relationship, you know?
Yeah. I would agree with that.
His name. Oh, what fail. But above board meaning, like, I mean, obviously your meaning was diddling during bath time.
No. I just mean, like, I don't know. There's a strange power dynamic, right? Because, like, he's both servant and father to Bruce Wayne. Like, do you think he's getting paid?
I feel like he does. I feel like he does a lot of behind the scenes too. You know, he contributes a lot.
Do you think maybe there's no supervillains at all, and Alfred's just arranging fights for a broken child?
Could be. It's like his Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be.
That's the Batman I want to see.
Batman saga is this one drawn out Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
That's a good conspiracy.
I love it.
And if you go back and watch them all with that in mind, it really adds up.
It sure does. You know, it doesn't. It's hard to justify like these ridiculous supervillains with their themes. Like, what kind of criminal? And they always are like, it's all super obvious shit, right? You know, like, especially in the 60s Batman, like, where is the Penguin hiding? Oh, he's in the abandoned ice cream factory. You know, it's like a puzzle for a child.
I remember having a long conversation with you about the socioeconomic situation in Gotham, and you were
it's
like,
bad.
It's a bad time.
It's
There's
bad.
so many abandoned ice cream factories
exactly.
and carnivals.
Every business is closed. It's hard times in 1960s Batman.
Does Matt?
The movie would go back to the style of the 60s.
Yes.
We watched the movie.
I don't think there's anyone who can pull it off, though. I mean, we just don't have an Adam West today. You know, they'd make it too over the top, or there'd be like too much camera movement. It'd be too fancy. I don't think we can. I don't think we can do it.
Does Matt know why we're talking about who's stinkier, She-Ra or Batman? Is he aware of the bracket?
Does it matter?
You're
Matt,
right,
do you know why we're asking you this question?
I don't.
We are. Are you watching on Twitch, or are you just calling in?
I'm not. I need to get in there.
Yeah. Well, if you were to be seeing this on your screen, we've got a bracket going of the smelliest superhero, and you just helped us complete the first round of the bracket. I'm gonna read you out the winners and losers. You tell me. I want to know one by one. If you agree.
How did this start? What was the kernel?
We're in the Discord, which, if you're not following, there it is. We were in the Discord. We were talking about Superman, and I posited that Superman probably smells like shit. You know, because he's flying around in spandex. He's, you know, flying through debris. He's beating up dudes. Like, it probably a little bit stinks to get rescued by Superman. You know, I don't want to be in his arms. Is basically the bottom line there. And when we started talking about it, it just sort of followed that, like, everybody is going to smell, right? Like, no superhero is going to smell good. And so then the question naturally followed, well, who smells the worst? And so people nominated superheroes for the bracket, and we are now going through it, figuring out who the worst one is. So you helped us with Batman versus She-Ra. Now I'll ask you the next one. Wolverine versus Toxie. Who would you have picked in that fight?
I don't know.
Toxie from the Toxic Avenger. You know, the mutant janitor.
Right. Wow. Wolverine. I think they're two different categories of stink, and it's hard to kind of, there's like obviously a very toxic, chemically sort of, almost like probably some notes of sulfur in there,
Yep.
Which is obviously very strong. Then there's Wolverine, who seems like an unkempt sort of I'm thinking, I'm thinking a lot of like Logan,
Yeah, it's a musk.
Where he
the smell of whiskey and cigars is what Cat Guy Bob is chatting about here.
But which one would you rather have in your yard?
I'd probably
Front yard.
rather
Anybody
have
passing by the
Wolverine.
house.
Wolverine, so probably I'd go with Toxie.
So Toxie's the worst smelling. Now, the next one was Ninja Turtles, who I'll remind you are teenagers. One, they are turtles.
Right.
They fight all the time. They live with a rat who's probably shitting all over the place. They're eating pizza in the sewer.
Yeah.
And this is versus the Hulk. And this is a 3-day Hulk. Right? He's not Bruce Bannon. He has not had his shower. We didn't get the sad music and the bus. He's just been Hulk the whole time. Lou Ferrigno, top to bottom, 3-day Hulk versus the Turtles. Who's your pick there?
I'm going to go Turtles because I have owned Turtle in various forms, snapping, painted, that sort of thing. They smell terrible.
They sure do.
Long.
Yeah.
I've also, I guess, technically I own a teenager, and that is also a very, very stinky situation.
Yeah.
So I think that combination of both is, I'm going to go with the Turtle.
That's a wise decision. Chat definitely agrees. So far, you're 100% in agreement with the chat. The next one, this is one we just did. We're talking Popeye the Sailor Man. Definitely not a good smelling dude.
Hey, wait. Hi to the chat, by the way. Hi, everybody.
You got a lot of love from the chat. If you have any messages for Matt, let us know. I will relay them to him as they pop up.
I have nothing but love back to the chat.
Is there any particular chatter that you love more than the others, Matt?
There's one that I love less.
Who do you love least? Let's hear it. Give me your top 3 worst chatters.
I could never.
Hold on, let's gamify this. Matt will reveal to us the worst chatter. Chad, get your guesses in. Who's the worst chatter?
Oh no! I have very, very bad news.
What?
We've lost another. We've lost another.
Who did we lose?
Mangione.
What? Chuck Mangione?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we were just talking about Flugelhorn the other day. Fuck, he was not that old, right?
Wow. Do you have a bracket? The best non-trumpet brass instrument or something?
Got an image for you if you need it.
Oh man, Chuck Mangione, kind of the original Jamiroquai in a way.
He really did. God, man, he was real smooth on the flugel.
I know. That was his whole thing. It's just
Anyway,
how smooth he was.
I have a friend from college.
Yeah.
And the only text that I get from this friend, I never send anything back. It's a one-way text situation. The only texts I ever get are updates about people who have died.
Wow, so you got 2 today.
I literally just came in. Yeah. Yeah. And anytime I see his name pop up in the notification, I know someone's died.
I want to get a sense of who matters to your friend, Matt. Scroll through it. Tell some other people who died.
It's really unique.
Let's go to the thread. Let's go to the thread and see. We have Manji. I mean, it's everybody that you know. It's not like anybody. Obviously, Ozzy. Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, that one took me by surprise.
Yeah. Who else? We're at a split, so he's in a good. His head's in the right place. Norm from Cheers, George Wentz, Steve McMichael, Val Kilmer.
Wow, all the biggies.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody that you'd think. Everybody.
Can you do me a solid, Matt? Can you add Desperate Losers to this text chain?
Yeah, I should.
I mean, we get text messages here.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, do it. We just had somebody call us, and then immediately hang up. They found out that they were on something, and I texted them back. I was like, "Call back. You can win some prizes." And they were like, "What prizes?"
Yeah.
I said, "Hollywood memorabilia and thousands in foreign currency," and no response.
Right. I'm still thinking about it. They're consulting a CPA.
Yeah. Might put them in another tax bracket.
So wait, what was the question you asked me? You were asking me about the chatters.
Yeah. Who do you
favorite or worst? Well, I
worst.
mean, the worst of all time, obviously, is CW.
Right, but that doesn't count. We're looking to hurt someone's feelings today, Matt.
You're looking to hurt someone's feelings in here.
And for it to be your fault and not mine.
Yeah, no way. I'm not taking that bullet for you today.
I appreciate that. I also appreciate your 5-minute long dodge of telling us that Chuck Mangione had died. Smooth move. I'll let you wriggle out of this one.
I can't even think of any other. Who else? I don't know. I mean, I honestly had a.
Cat Guy Bob is out here. He wants to volunteer. He wants you to hurt his feelings. He wants to take it for the team.
He's on that grenade.
He's definitely got the masochist thing going on. More than some things about Cat Guy Bob.
Fanfic. He wrote some racy fanfic at one point.
Of what? What was the fan of?
It was Desperate Losers New York Matt fanfic. I had it was one of the ways that you could get points. But Bob was really the only one who participated.
We should bring him back. Who were you with in this fanfic?
If I remember correctly, I think I broke up it actually wasn't shitty. It actually wasn't racy. I think I broke up a robbery.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think there was I was at a convenience store buying scratchers, and then a robber came in. I think that's the general premise.
Wow. Is this your sneaky way of trying to get on this bracket, Matt? Is that what's happening right now?
How am I doing?
Sure. Sell me on your. I need to see a superpower. You can't just break up a robbery. I need a certified superpower.
I forget what it was. But I mean, whatever. Make it, judge it how you will. He did it. He was one of maybe two. And I feel like CW may have been one of the others.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put this out there right now.
He was a creep, but he participated.
This is a significant ask. Anybody who writes a piece of Matt/fiction, I'm gonna give 25 points for Matt/fiction.
What? I mean, how long are we talking about?
I need at least. I want like at least 3 paragraphs, but less than 10 pages. I don't want to be reading a very long Matt/fiction. Matt, you'll be happy to know this is one of our most poorly viewed episodes. So this is going great.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. I wonder why. Hey, Matt, I had talked about this a little bit earlier, but I can't believe I'm just discovering this. They made a movie in 1972, a biopic of Pancho Villa. Who do you think they cast to play Pancho Villa? The Spanish movie in English.
Pancho.
Yeah.
Like Pancho Villa.
Yeah.
In 1972.
Yes. I'll give you a hint. It's Bronson would be a great choice.
Ooh, that would be
it's
actually
not Bronson.
Good.
It's a worse choice, and I will give you a hint. This is not a even remotely culturally sensitive movie.
Huh, worse choice.
A much worse choice than Charles Bronson.
This is like a very well-known actor.
Yes, this actor boned it in so hard that I'm sure he was making royalties from Ma Bell.
Nice. Who boned it in so hard? Damn it. Fuck. Give me another hint.
You know this person. This person is very familiar in the Desperverse.
Ooh, nice.
We hear from this person a lot.
Really? Kelly?
Yeah. It's Telly. Telly played Pancho Villa in the 1972 movie Pancho Villa.
The first 5 minutes of which they explain why Pancho Villa has no hair.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. You gotta do it. Wow. No wig.
Yeah.
He
no wig.
Was that like a writer of his?
It's gotta be. Wig? It's gotta be. You know, Oscar award-winning actor. You know, one of the stars of the Birdman of Alcatraz. Pontius Pilate himself in The Greatest Story Ever Told. I imagine in 1972 he could get a writer where he didn't have to grow his hair out.
Yeah.
But also, he was never going to look like Pancho Villa anyway. They did slap the fakest looking mustache of him ever. Chris, I'm gonna keep on Mangione here with you, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to pull up a picture of Telly as Pancho Villa.
No, please do.
Does Telly grow facial hair?
Great. I mean, he's Greek. He's got to be able to.
Yeah.
But why was he bald though? Was he actually bald? Did he have like a?
He was balding.
Situation.
Yes, he was experiencing male pattern baldness. Shaved his head for the role of Pontius Pilate in '65, Greatest Story Ever Told. But he liked it so much that he decided to keep his head shaved for the rest of his life.
All right, I'll allow that.
I'm glad you had a say. Here it is. There he is as Pancho Villa. Matt, you can't see this, right?
Not yet.
I'll text this to you. This is
All
right. There's no way that mustache is real, right? Look at that.
No, that mustache is sentient, but it's not his mustache.
I love it. It's such a bad movie. We might do a movie night of it, Matt.
Oh, nice.
It legitimately looks like it could wiggle and like run off screen. That mustache.
All right. Okay, I can see it.
You got it, Matt.
Yeah.
You know,
he kind of looks like John Bernthal.
He does. He does. I learned from this movie, somehow I've seen so many movies with him, so many episodes of Kojak, never noticed it before. He has a deformed finger.
Does he?
Oh.
Yeah. He's got like a kind of shriveled, bent pinky finger. It might have been from an accident in the war.
Huh.
Matt, have you ever been on the other side of this? Do you want to give me two numbers?
Oh, left index finger.
Oh, left index finger, yeah.
I've never been on the other side of it. and I do want to give you 2 numbers. What are we going for? Winning numbers?
Whoa,
yeah, we're
hold
looking
on.
at winning numbers.
I'm sorry. I need to loop back on something here. According to postings on Telly Savalas' family website, nobody exactly knows how Savalas lost and hurt his finger. Some say it was from a grenade during the Second World War, but the older family story is that the finger was chewed by a rat when Telly was a baby. Ouch.
So Telly basically smelled like a Ninja Turtle as a child, is what you're telling me.
Totally.
So, for sure. Maybe he should be up on that board, on that bracket.
Ninja Turtle.
A baby getting chewed by a rat. This is like a xenophobic caricature of a Greek family. It's insane that would be real.
That was written by an Albanian.
I love the idea that
okay.
Albania is putting out disinfo.
I think the 2 winning numbers are going to be.
Yeah.
One of them is going to be a 7. I'm
A
going
7,
reverse,
so not
I'm
a
going
winner
with the
for us.
reverse Bob. I'm going to
Yeah.
reverse Bob it. Yeah, I don't think this is a winner. I'm going 7 and 7 and 2.
7 and 2.
All right, chat. Let's get your 2 numbers in there.
Get him in there. Get him in. Because we're going to reveal. We left on a cliffhanger. We scratched this card
I like
last
the
week.
reverse.
Yeah.
I like the
there's a
reverse.
lot more drama this way, I realized.
Yeah.
We could win $250 on this one, too.
That would be nice.
I know. Yeah, we've lost a lot of money since the last time we had you around, Matt.
Oh,
We're
looks
now,
like it. Wow.
yeah, not doing good.
Another 500.
But we did hit 100 followers, so that's not monetizable in any way.
But it is celebratable.
It is celebratable.
We did.
Where did
Today.
You get 100? Right.
On
Yeah,
Twitch.
we did.
Yeah.
We hit 100 today.
Nice. That's huge.
Yeah,
That feels good.
I was happy about it. All right, let's take a look. I feel like we got enough guesses in. Shifty's guessing 12 and 13, Chris. He's on YouTube.
All right.
Let's
Banned
take a
from
look.
Twitch.
The first one is a 12. That is going to do it for Shifty.
Nice, Shifty.
Unfortunately,
will
it's not
be-
going to do it for anybody else.
Wow. Well, that's how Shifty likes it.
All for
That's
himself.
poor Shifty in exile over there on YouTube. Looking at that last one now, it is a 22. Did Pooh Stew have that one?
Let's see. Pooh did 21 this time.
No one did.
Wait, he
That
did
was
have
real
it?
close.
He did have
No,
it?
he didn't. He was 1 number off, and he does usually go for the double digits.
I know. He loves the multiples of 11.
Vacuum?
It is a
Right.
scratching vacuum. That's
It's,
part of the
that's-
reason we're so heavily in debt. This is Vacky Savalas.
Where does it go? Nice. Does it work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
check it out.
It's a functioning vacuum. However, it's not the world's smallest vacuum.
It's not.
No.
Is it wet? Is it a wet dry?
It does wet dry. Though not
Okay.
particularly well.
There you go.
Yeah. This is where we're at, scratcher dust wise these days.
I think our scratcher dust accumulation has benefited from Vacky Savalas' work.
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason we got him. We want to.
Yeah.
I
because
want to.
What happens when you're just like crumbing it? It smears.
Yeah,
So you lose a lot.
you lose a lot that way. But we're not losing so much now because of Vacky Savalas. And my plan, I haven't talked about this before, but my plan is to put these in dime bags and sell them.
Oh, I was hoping that we would get some of that resin stuff and we could pour it and make it into jewelry.
No. I'm gonna sell this in Washington Square Park in
Nice.
dime bags.
what's going to be the street name of that?
Yeah, just Scratch. Just Scratch.
Scratch.
Aw. I had a friend who went by that back in the day.
Matt, it would be very fitting if you were here for us winning $5,000 a week for life.
Oh my God.
I want 6 numbers from you, friend, and I want 6 numbers from the chat too.
Sun King still pushing hard for Snow Globe.
I wanted to get a poke. I wanted to get a poke at some Larry King 5s.
Ooh, I would love for you to get a poke at Larry King 5s. Let's do it.
And looking at the time there, we want to fudge this a little, Milkshake?
Yeah, we'll fudge it for Matt. And Matt is not hosting today, so he can definitely win some points here.
Boy, is this day going fast! Only 30 minutes left to go.
So, Matt, points are doubled in Larry King 5s. Let's take a look at Larry King 5s.
The nightly news is out, and Larry King is in.
What a way to make a living.
There you have it, Matt. We're going to be scratching away here. I'm going to do some eyes, and then, if as I do this, anybody out there strikes your fancy as someone who you think you know, let me know. All right, hold on a second. Oh. Why is this not working? Stand by.
5 minutes.
All right, stand by. All right, here we go. So we'll just do the winning guess.
What are you gonna do?
Here's
Scratch. Okay, yeah. Let's.
I got just
do
the
some
eyes going here.
All right.
Oops, I gave you too much of a face there. We all know who that is.
Ooh. Do we?
Do we?
I'll say.
I won't say. Oh, where are the eyes here? There they are.
Ooh, I mean, that's obviously Phil Donahue.
You think this is Phil Donahue? I'm getting Tiger Woods from Poostu on number 3. Do you feel like you agree with that one? You feeling this is Tiger Woods here?
Arrow, though, is it?
What?
Oh, maybe. I'm thinking that I'm thinking Pele, maybe?
Pele.
Ooh.
We should scratch this one off first. We revealed a lot of the face. Pele is an excellent guess. Guys, are there any other guesses out there? Do we feel like this is Pele? Do we feel like it's Tiger Woods? Do we feel like it's a third person?
Who else is that big? Oh, man, he's got a full face. Is it? It's not like Bill Withers, is it?
Bill Withers.
No.
Another good guess. I need those guesses though, chat, because Matt's got to go. We want to see this one. We want to see the next one. Get them in as I scratch. I'm gonna close it down on this one because we're here. We go. It is Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
Right.
that's gonna be 20 points for Sun King, and 10 points for anyone who agreed with him. We're just handing out points, Matt. You're feeling Phil Donahue on this one.
It's 20 points for Poostu. He got it in before.
Oh, it's
Sun King.
Poostu. All right. Well, 10 for Sun King, 20 for
100% Phil
Poostu.
Donahue.
I was seeing Ed McMahon somewhere back there. I'm not sure who was thinking that was Ed McMahon. Could be. But you feel Donahue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of Donahues. Let's take a look. The hair is feeling very Donahue. It is Phil Donahue.
All right. Phil Donahue.
New York Matt, are any of these other eyes calling to you?
Let me see. I mean, is there a range of era
that these people are from?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is it
like
kind of
the
all over the place?
it's the 80s to the early 2000s. It's kind of like prime, you know, when Larry King Live was in its prime. That's when these are from.
I'm getting
The
like
first
strong
one-
FDR vibes from the first one.
The first one, I'm going to give you a big hint here. This is someone who I think you might be the only person capable of knowing who this is. Ooh, Game Quarter coming in with number 2 being Jerry Springer. Who's Stu agreeing with that?
Ooh, I think I do agree with that.
You think this is Jerry
But
Springer?
I might devil's advocate. Yeah, but I might devil's advocate that one and just say that is a young Mitch McConnell.
Ooh, that would be an excellent choice. A young Mitch McConnell is exactly the kind of person I would put in this game. Get those guesses in for this one, because I am going to scratch this one off. Is this Jerry Springer? Is it someone else? Get those guesses in. Getting Jerry?
Like, it's kind of a good guess, but I feel like it might be.
You know this person. You know this person intimately.
The second one?
The first one. You know this person. You should know the second one, too. Everyone should know the second one. But I'm going to scratch it off. I think there's going to be a lot of disappointed folks out there because this is Raul Julia.
Oh, I love Raul Julia.
Yeah. I know. People look so grimy on Scratchers. But Matt, you got it. I'm going to give you...
He looked like he was in Tom Goes to the Mayor.
He does. This person in the first slot,
Mm-hmm.
if I were to scratch either above or below the eyes, you would instantly know who this is.
I'd know. All right.
You'd know it, right, especially if I went below the eyes.
Ed Koch.
I'm going to give you, because I don't want to embarrass you, because I want to encourage you to keep calling in, Matt. I give you the first letter of his first name. It is an R. Shifty going Wilford Brimley on this one. But we do know now this starts with an R.
If you show me below or above, that is.
Ooh, Randy Newman I'm getting from Poos too. That's a great guess. Matt, get ready to kick yourself. I'm going to reveal to you.
I know.
I'm going to reveal it to you. You're going to know who this is. You know who this is.
Oh, it's Raleigh Fingers.
Yeah, it's Raleigh Fingers.
Nice. God darn.
Yeah, and that's what a sad one, because I feel like you maybe are the only person who could have gotten that one. We got one last person over here. I'm seeing some edged eyebrows. One last winning guest.
Is that Jerry O'Connell?
Ooh, good guess.
In a hat?
I'm seeing Eminem from Visk. I'm seeing Pitbull from Pooh Stew. I'm also seeing Ray Bulger from Visk. Sun King going Pitbull. Oh, Sun King originally got Pitbull.
Yeah, he had. Pitbull.
But people are definitely feeling a hip hop face here.
I'm gonna go Vanilla Ice.
Now, I know who this is. Vanilla Ice is an excellent guess. I'm gonna give you a wrong answer, but who I would think with just the eyes, Justin Bieber. That's who I would be guessing here. It is not. There is a hat involved. This is Mr. Worldwide. It is Pitbull.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Sun King.
Sun King really representing Miami. You know, anyone from Miami is going to know what Pitbull looks like.
Wow.
There you have it. Those are the winning guests. Your guests yet to be revealed. Do you have time to keep playing, Matt, or do you have to bounce?
Give me one. Let's do one, and then I gotta go.
Where do you want it? 1 through 10.
8.
8. Well, I got some good news for you. It's not a Geraldo. But do you know who these eyes are?
Oh, I know who that is. I think it's Patrick Swayze.
Ooh. That's a good guess.
That is a good guess. I'm going to go with... Huh.
Getting Patrick from SpongeBob from Who's Stew.
Damn. I'm terrible at this game.
Nah, you're doing good. You got Phil Donahue right away.
I mean, that was obvious. The glasses.
I don't know. People are not getting it.
Donahue really was the originator of that style, you know? Then I think like your Dahmers and your Koreshes copied them.
You know, I feel like that is an unexplored theme. Someone needs to write an essay about how all of these serial killers were inspired by Phil Donahue.
Damn, I don't know. I'm getting like Jimmy Kimmel vibes, but I don't think you put Jimmy Kimmel in there.
No, I would never put Jimmy Kimmel in here.
I wish you wouldn't.
We've been friends for too long. You know me well enough. I wouldn't put Jimmy Kimmel in this game. You want a first letter?
Nah, give me another scratch. Give me up top.
I'll give you a little bit more of the hair.
Ooh, ball player. Huh.
I'm getting a lot of Tiger Woods out here. Sunken going Tiger. Vis going Tiger. Pooh Stew going Tiger. That would be a win for you.
That would be. I'm not getting Tiger Woods, but who knows? Oh, he's got the hat on. I mean...
Are these the eyes of a confessed sex addict? Shifty going JTT. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I don't think it is, but I love that guess.
I don't know. I concede. Oh, it's probably Tiger.
You going Tiger?
I feel like Pooh Stew is much better for Tim.
Pooh Stew's great at this game. I'm going to say if Pooh Stew's right, that's the 20 points, but 10 points for everybody else who's on that train. It's not. It is Juicer Sammy Sosa.
Oh.
Damn. Wow.
Wow. But I loved that drama. Was it Tiger? No. It was Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, there's someone who you haven't thought about in a while.
Yeah. Keep yourself. All right. Thank you for the game.
No, thank you for the call, Matt.
Yeah, it was so nice to hear from you.
Pleasure to talk to you. Yeah, you too, guys. Chat. Love you all.
Call back anytime. Call back all the time.
Right.
Hey. Bye. There's Pooh Stew. Pooh Stew. Can you hang on for just a second? Because there's a bunch of show business that we have not gotten to that I do want to get to.
Yeah, of course.
And you're involved in it. You're very heavily involved in it. So we did get some street team stuff, and I want to make sure everybody gets their points for that. So we have here, we've got one from Really Cereal, who put it up on the, it looks like the back of like, I don't know, like a billboard maybe, but on the back of it, mystifyingly, it says, "Bring a homie's phone to work." I'm really hoping that the answer to what this means is like that this is not like a sad like ICE thing where like this is advice to people who might get arrested. I'm kind of hoping it's just like a strange mystery about bringing a friend's phone to work. In addition to this,
Take the work day.
yes, I gotta say, Really Serial, great track record on the callbacks. We've said this numerous times. I'm always getting callbacks. Nobody wants to be on the show, but I am getting the calls from these flyers. So wherever Really Serial puts them, I feel like we're getting good traction. Now, what I'm really hoping is that we're going to get good traction from this next set. Because, Chris, get ready to give Push 2 a shit ton of points.
Okay.
These should not be doubled. Even though we're in double time, these were earned before. So before double time. So you can't really earn them now. We've got one here, or two here, from Pooh Stew. One of them is at. Tell me about this, Pooh. What is this? The Beadman? What is the Beadman?
It's like a local hippie store. They sell all kinds of like pewter wizards and stuff to make jewelry and.
Oh, I love a pewter wizard.
Yeah, I love a pewter wizard jewel. Wow. Did you buy any pewter wizards?
No, I go there to get my incense so my house isn't stinky.
Are you? Let me ask you something, because we're still trying to figure out what that 1,500 point prize is going to be. Would you be interested in a pewter wizard? Should we get some Desperate Losers branded pewter wizards?
Oh man, that would be crazy. That'd be great.
Yeah, maybe that's what
You'd
it
have
could be.
to need a mold.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too hard to like, make a mold and start pumping out DL wizards.
Hey, let me just, I'll get a foundry going in my tiny New York apartment. We'll do it. Some pewter wizards. And then it looks like you put it up on a very crowded community board. I like that did you get covered by other people, or did you deliberately like bury this a little bit?
I deliberately buried it a little bit in hopes that it wouldn't get taken down.
I love it. So this is 40 points for this slide for Pustu. And here's another 40 points for Pustu. It looks like...
Oh, we're not... Sorry. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this first one? I don't know why it doesn't say tattoo parlor, but it has tattoo parlor vibes. Is it a tattoo parlor?
No. That's Eli's Mile High Club in Oakland, California.
What is Eli's Mile High Club?
It's one of the coolest bar and venues ever. It's
Nice.
a really small dive bar with a stage in the back.
And who plays there? Like, who am I going to see if I go to Eli's?
When I was there this last weekend, Prison Affair played. They have a lot of metal bands play at Eli's. It's kind of a metal and punk bar.
I feel like
They
this
have a
show
bunch
needs
of, like-
more metalheads and punks in the mix.
They have like skeletons on chandeliers inside. It's got real piratey vibes inside. It's a cool bar.
I like it. And then this is like outside a motel is the second one?
Yeah, that was within walking distance of Mosswood Park. I tried to get several flyers outside of the music festival that I went to, Mosswood Park in Oakland.
And then we got one at Mosswood over here. And then one of the new Shifties up there, representing Shifty at the MacArthur something Temescal district. I have no idea what this is. Tell me about it.
MacArthur Station.
Oh, MacArthur Station, of course.
Part of the BART, the Bay Area. I don't know what the R stands for. Transit. Something.
Yeah. Rapid transit, probably.
Okay, probably. That makes sense.
And then, so that's another 40 points on this one, Chris. And the total that Pushtu is going to get out of this is 80. 80 points. Oops. Because we got this last one here. Oh, someone's at the door. I don't know who that is. I'll have to Raul Django, you get him on the Discord. So then we got 2 more. You know, Pushtu, I feel like you're the first person to figure this out. This is the way to get points on Desperate Losers, is putting the flyers up. Because you're getting 20 points guaranteed for each one you put up. And if somebody actually calls us and plays a game with us on the show, that's 100 points on top of that. This is the real points maker. Really, Serial's kind of known. What were you saying, Stu?
I was saying I was really hoping there would be some fun messages from some of those festival goers.
We did. I think some of these messages might have come from your flyers. Did not get a chance to put them together today. It was just kind of a crazy work week for me, so I did not get a chance to edit that, but I do have some very cool stuff there. I have one other little bit of business I got to get to before we do the some games with you, and that is that I've got some entries for the art test. You remember this from last week. There's 100 points on the line. Not just 100 points, but you can get 40 Filipino pesos. This is the first cash prize we've ever offered to the person who has the best drawing in the Desperate Losers art test competition. And here is that first entry. This came to us from Shifty Merchant. This is a drawing of Clammy, a pretty good drawing of Clammy. Would you not say?
That is a pretty good drawing of Clammy.
Yeah.
Looks like he used crayon.
It does look like he's crayon. I love the confidence and arrogance of just declaring himself the winner immediately on it. But as this is an art test, I do have to offer a little bit of art criticism to Shifty. We love this drawing, but if you're looking to improve as an artist, I want you to take note. Clammy's eyes have a 1,000-yard stare, right? They convey terror and uncertainty. Clammy has been playing in the Buddy Rich band. He has been hollowed out inside. He has been shocked by Buddy Rich, and his eyes convey nothingness. Whereas if you take a look at the eyes Shifty's drawn, these eyes look focused, and they look even joyful. There's an essence to Clammy that I don't feel is quite captured by this. And I was ready to say when I got this, because, you know, this is the only entry that we got that, like, you know, by default, at least so far, that Shifty was going to be the winner until someone else submitted. And we did create a place of honor for the person who wins the art test. So this is an additional prize that's going to happen. You are going to permanently win a place on the Desperate Losers fridge. Whoever has the best drawing will be up on the fridge forever. I think we're going to keep using this fridge. This fridge is going to be a place where we put anything that we want to honor. It's going to be a real fucking, like, coveted spot, I think. So I was going to say Shifty was going to go up on the fridge right away. But then, at like 4 a.m, I get another on 4:40 in the morning from Sun King. I get another submission, another Clammy, and this Clammy's got some pretty good shading on.
Ooh,
you know, this one is also very well drawn. I feel like the line work is a little bit stronger than Shifty's, just a touch, but you know, I mean, this being an art test, we gotta offer some criticism here too. I'll remind you, Clammy has dead eyes. Whereas the eyes that Sun King has given us, these are the eyes of childlike wonder. This is Oliver Twist asking for more. You know, this is not an Oliver Twist who's been broken by the system. Clammy has been broken by the system. So the eyes, again, not quite right, but I feel like the line work is just a touch better. And so I think for now, for the time being, I think that I'm going to say that it is going to be Sun King who's going to go on this. But you know what? Make the case for me. Shifty, I see your comments on YouTube. Make the case for me. Sun King, make the case for yourself. Who should go up on the fridge? You know, should it be Shifty? Declaring himself the winner there. Should it be Sun King? Who's going to go on the fridge for now, just until we get a better submission? And the other thing I'm going to say, too, not something I was expecting, very lawful responses so far as to, you know, how to do this. Like, I'm getting, like, people are following the directions. And we are encouraging creative disobedience. So, you might get extra consideration. We're not necessarily looking for the best draftsman. We're looking for the best. I'm getting a lot of Sun Kings out here. I'm seeing Sun King from Pelican yawning.
Yeah, of course,
Bob,
Kings
everybody,
did a better job.
Everybody can art. You want to crochet something? Get it in, Cat Guy Bob. You want to crochet Captain Telly? You're welcome to do it. In fact, it would be kind of hard to top if you could crochet a Captain Telly. I don't know how anyone would beat that. Cat Guy Bob did crochet a condom. You could submit it. We're taking all art.
Oh, we're taking all art? I thought we were limited to, or is that just we're taking art in general, but the art test has to obviously be Telly or Clammy?
The art test is, it says other forms of creative disobedience are encouraged. So if you make an art that in some way justifies its own disobedience, we might take it. We might take it. If it's just, if it's good enough, anything will fly. But it has to have it's not about technical skill. It's about revealing something about the human condition. So far I'm going Sun King. I think we'll call that. Sun King is on the fridge for today, July 24th, 2025. Sun King on the fridge. Booster, are you going to submit to the art contest?
I could. I'll be home next week, so I could try to art a little bit.
Please do. Please do. But Stu, I know you didn't come here to talk art. You came here to talk numbers. You came here to play games. What are you feeling, friend?
You want to finish off this Larry King?
Let's do it. Let's finish off this Larry King.
Also, was that all of my flyers? I thought there were a couple of more.
You have 8 total that I got. Do you have more than the 8?
Okay. I thought I sent 3 emails.
Oh, I only got 2. Maybe it went to spam. I'm going to double check. This happens from time to time where people's emails, they go to spam, and AOL
Cat
mail.
Bob is also asking about if we saw his flyer submission.
No, I don't think I did. But I'm gonna say that this is our fault because you pop over to our AOL mail, we're getting this. AOL, not a very reliable service, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So
I've got flyer part 1, part 2, and part.
Yeah, our humble apologies about that. I will check later in the day, and if we missed anybody, we'll make sure we get you on the next one. AOL mail down along the whole East Coast, Visk says. Not surprising. AOL mail kind of blows. Not gonna lie. But we're here to play some Larry King 5s. Let me just get that open for you. Indeed, there it is. I'm gonna reload that. Here we go. So we got Larry King 5s going. Where are you feeling? We know who our winning guests are. We're looking for Raleigh Fingers, we're looking for Raul Julia, we're looking for Tiger Woods, Phil Donahue, and Pitbull. Do you have an all men? Kind of sexist of me. 1 through 10, where do you want to go, Pustu?
Or is it sexist of the booker at Larry King?
Could be.
Let's do 10.
You want to do 10? Let's see it. Ooh.
Yes, Cat Guy Bob. All these folks were guests on Larry King.
No, they weren't necessarily. They're the kind of people who would have been. And the only reason they're not all from Larry King Live necessarily is I don't want to have to do that research. There is not like a comprehensive database of every guest that was on Larry King.
That seems weird.
Spread out in a lot of different places, and I would have to do a lot of toggling between documents to figure out whether they were. And that's no fun, Ooh, Dean Stockwell. That's a great guess. Dean Stockwell is exactly the kind of person I would put. Sun King knows how to fuck with this game. Do you have a beat on this here, Pustu? Do you have a sense of who this might be?
I don't have a clue. That's a pretty distinctive ear too, and I got nothing.
You got nothing here. Oh, I mean, you could jump on the Dean Stockwell train.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just run Dean Stockwell.
Cat Guy Bob, that is Larry King Now, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the show that he had on RT when he was briefly a Russian propagandist. I don't think there is a catalog of all the Larry King live guests because it would have run from like the early 80s into the early 2000s. Let's see a first letter. I'll give you guys a first letter. It's an S. This person's first name starts with an S. Is that helping at all, Stu?
Not me.
And it's ruling out Dean Stockwell, which was a great guess. So give people other guesses here.
Here. Is it Spock?
There is a Spocky vibe. Let's see a little bit more of the hair. Is this helping? Does anyone have a sense of who this is? Chris, do you know?
I want to guess.
No.
Let's just
got like a Michael Ferretti vibe, but
let's rip this Band-Aid off. Is Sergio Aragones, famed Mad Magazine illustrator. Not a famous face, but a very famous mustache.
Oh.
Sergio Aragones. He did,
How late did he work at Mad?
Like, till late in the 90s. Like, forever. Forever.
That's cool.
He was there from, like, the 70s into the 90s, I think. Stu, where do you want to go next?
Let's do 6.
6, let's do it. See some eyes. These are the eyes, seemingly, of a woman. Oh, I know who that is. I'll give you a free hint. This person had a sitcom.
Is it Reba? Is it Reba?
Do we have any other Rebas? Do we have any other guesses? Reba's an excellent guess.
No,
Reba's
that's Reba.
Exactly the kind of person who'd be on here. Visco and Reba. Pelican Yawning also going Reba. What do you know about Reba? You a fan of Reba Pustu? You're like a music journalist, right?
A little bit. I liked her in Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar.
That was such a good little flick.
It was, wasn't it?
It was really fun, and like the madcapness actually worked with the visual tone, which I feel like it gets kind of lost a lot of times nowadays. It was really an underrated movie.
I'm seeing
I
a
thought
lot
it
of
was
Rebas.
like the female version of Hot Rod.
Ooh.
It's just so silly.
This is Reba. Make sure Shifty gets points on this one too, Chris. He was guessing on YouTube. He had a Reba. He was on the train. Who? How did you know that right away? How did you know?
The hair.
Just the hair, the eyes. I just, when you see Reba, you know Reba.
Yeah. Got one of those faces. Where do you want to go next? That's 20 on Stu, 10 on everyone else. 3. Let's take a look. We're hoping for no Geraldos. No Geraldos. No Geraldos. These are some very famous eyes. Wow, are these famous? This might be the most famous eyes we've ever had.
Man, it's like I know, but I'm blanking. Is it Aretha Franklin?
Ooh, Aretha Franklin, great guess. Visco and Oprah.
That's Oprah.
Oprah. Okay, Oprah.
You're abandoning Aretha? You're going on the Oprah train?
I mean, I don't ever want to abandon Aretha, but it's Oprah.
Could be. Chat, what do you say? Sun King on the Oprah train. Chris, we need better banter. I feel like I'm always dead air when we're waiting for chat.
You know, I'm happy to banter. I got things to banter about.
Yeah. Do you got any Oprah stories? If this is Oprah.
Sure.
Maybe a
My favorite Oprah moment was when she opened the box and gave all those bees to the audience.
That is such a good moment in Oprah history.
Shifty's also on the Oprah train, by the way, Chris. Let's do it. Let's rip off this Band-Aid. That's the thing about Oprah is kind of protean as far as the hair goes. The hair is not much of a hit because she had so many hairstyles. But this is Oprah. This is Oprah.
Let me know when you're. Let me know when you're ready for the bees.
Oprah's. Yeah, let's see it.
Look at that big box. That big, beautiful box.
Yeah.
Here they come. I love it. It's one of my favorite things they ever did on Conan, if I'm being honest. And I really liked a lot of what Conan did.
It's pretty good.
I didn't know that it was a Conan joke. I've only seen it as like a GIF. I thought it was just an internet nugget.
It may have been. I mean, I saw it as a GIF, but that is a full-ass video that is just fantastic.
Game Quarter coming in late, thinking 10 was everybody's boy Bobby De Niro, but no, Sergio Aragonés, I'm realizing, doesn't not look like De Niro.
No, they might be the same guy with a stick-on mustache. Maybe he borrowed it from Telly Savalas' performance as Pancho Villa.
Or maybe he got it up here from Raleigh Fingers, baseball's most famous mustache. Where do you want to go here?
Let's do 5.
All right, you're still in this, hoping for no Geraldos, no Geraldos. Oop. We're going to have to do mouth on this one. Do you know whose mouth this is? I think I know whose mouth this is.
Lloyd Kaufman's? No, they'd never let him be on Larry King, much to his chagrin.
No, yeah, he'd never be on. Although Larry Flint was on. Mr. Bean I'm getting from Pelican Yawning. This person does not have facial hair. Might be wearing a suit.
Okay,
Could be
that's
Mr.
not
Bean.
a goatee, that's a tie.
Could be, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's a goatee, though. And since I did accidentally do the chin instead of the eyes, I'll give you the first letter. It starts with an R.
Is it Red Fox? No.
Ooh, that'd be a great guess. Ed Norton. I don't know how Shifty's getting an Ed Norton out of an R. Any guesses, Chad? Any guesses as to who
You know, I'm
this
wondering
might
if
be?
it's Ronald Reagan.
Could be. I think we've seen Ronald Reagan already, though.
Yeah.
I think we saw him early. Back when people were complaining I made this game too hard.
Ooh.
Ricky Nelson.
Ricky
That's a
Nelson.
great guess.
Yes, Sun King.
Wow. Sun King.
Yes, Rochard Nixon. That's right, Pelican Yawning. His brother and stunt double. You know that Tom Hanks's brother does the voice for all the Woody pull toys and stuff because they sound so similar?
Oh, how sad for Tom Hanks's brother.
Yeah, he also doubled his brother in the running scenes in Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Rochard. Hey, that's my guess as to what his name is. Is it Rochard Hanks?
Yes, that's correct. It's just extra Tom Hanks.
It was a tie, not a goatee.
Is he holding something?
Oh, yes.
Happening on the
Wait. I've got an update for you. This person's name does not begin with an R. Their title begins with an R.
Oh. What is a title that begins with an R? Raja?
Yeah.
Could be a Raja. Could be
Rad Mr. Bean.
I give Pelican Yawning 5 points, doubled to 10 for that excellent joke. Ed Koch. People love guessing Ed Koch. And you know what? I have a surprise for you guys. Not there yet. Taking some development, but I have an Ed Koch themed game that I have been developing for a few months that one day we will be ready to unveil.
I'm totally blanking on this.
I'm going to show you the face. I'm wondering, are you even going to know with the face? Do you know who this is? This person, so famous, at the center of a major scandal in the 90s. Should be at the center of a major scandal now, too.
The Enron guy?
No. This is cult leader, Reverend Young Moon of the Moonies.
Game Quoter got it.
Yeah, Game Quoter.
Game Quoter. We saw a lot of the face, but I love that Game Quoter knew Sun Young Moon. I'm gonna say give Game Quoter the 20 points.
He can use it. He's only at 100 and something.
Yeah, get Game Quoter in the mix. All right, we've eliminated half of these now so far. What do you think, Stu? The odds are getting higher that we're going to see a Geraldo. You want to go 1. Is it a Geraldo? It is not.
No Geraldo.
Not a Geraldo.
No.
Not a Geraldo. You know these eyes. Do you know these eyes?
Oh, that looks like, what's the comedian? Kathy Griffin.
Game Quoter going Suzanne Summers. You're going Kathy Griffin. Both of these I like.
Summers.
I like both of these answers, and I can see both of them. There are 2 very viable trains here, chat. What do you say? Get him in.
You've got a little more nose and mouth, I'd know for sure.
Yeah. Well, the nose would sell the whole thing.
Yeah.
Are we looking at Three's Company? What are we looking at here? Tina Turner from Sun King. Whoa!
Ooh.
Sun King thinks that this is a private dancer. Dancing for money. I'll share a little bit of lore about my wife, Chris. I don't think you know this. My wife, when she was a young woman, just a girl, thought that the lyrics to Hot Stuff were pasta, I want some pasta, baby, this evening. And she still sings it.
You know what?
It's one of my favorite things she does. I love it.
I'm going to start singing that when we have macaroni over here.
Yeah. It always charms me. There's little things that my wife does. It reminds me how much I love her. And
Aww.
when she sings a pasta baby this evening, that's one of them.
Cute.
Let's rip this Band-Aid off. Let's see who it is. We want to see a nose.
I'm sticking with Kathy Griffin.
You're sticking with Kathy Griffin. I think you should have switched. This is Suzanne Summers.
Game Quota.
That's going to be another 20 points for Game Quota. Game Quota swiftly rising the ranks here.
Yeah, knocking out Liza VP.
Wow! Liza VP. Get back in this game, Liza. If you're watching, get in it. Call up. You've got a 25% chance here of seeing a Geraldo. Stu, where do you want it? Oh, Bob, call back in a second. Call back in a second. Let's finish this out.
Let's do 2.
We're doing 2. Here it comes. Ooh, some glasses. Get a little bit more.
Pitbull. It's Pitbull.
You're going Pitbull.
Oh, it's going to be a matchy match.
Going Pitbull. I feel like that was maybe simultaneous, but Stu, I'm going to give Stu this one for the first Pitbull, if it is indeed Pitbull. It might not be. Might not be. Really Serial also going Pitbull. Cat Guy Bob, it's the bull. Get him in. I'll give Shifty a chance to get in on YouTube. I know it might take a little longer over there. Sun King, very confident, really flashing the Miami area code, feeling very confident. This is Mr. Worldwide. It's disturbing to me, Stu, that like Gen Z is falling in love with Pitbull. Did you know this? Did you know this was a trend that was happening?
Aren't there like Pitbull parties now and stuff?
Yes. I don't like it. Pitbull is not the greatest dude. I'll say that.
I don't really like that Gen Z is getting into new metal.
Yeah, well, you know, they're also getting into Nazism. Feels like that goes hand in hand with getting into Pitbull. Shifty Merchant going Pitbull. Let's see it. Let's rip off the Band-Aid. This is Mr. Worldwide. That's going to be 20 points for the correct answer, for Pooh Stew getting it first, and for winning the game, another 20.
Okay.
Actually, 10. 10 for winning the game.
I mean, I give him 20. I'm just letting you. I'm just making sure that's what the deal is.
The rule here says 5 points. We're doubling that to 10. I gotta stick with the rules. We can't just be giving out points. People will lose faith in the point system. And when I say people, I mean Shifty. Shifty will complain if Pooh Stew double points on winning.
Well, that also means that Pooh Stew is our first viewer of Desperate Losers, participant in the Desperate Losers verse to break 2,000 points.
What? Chris, is that ready? Can we see it?
You can absolutely see it.
Holy shit! Stu! 2017. Wow.
A great year before everything fell apart.
Wow. Wow. You are kind of on your way to becoming the executive producer of this show.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, and I'll remind you, too, you can earn college credits by clipping out the show for us. I know you're traveling.
And you know what? There will
so
eventually be a nice gifty gift for that.
Yeah, there will be something that
bonus
happens. Your
when
college
you
credits are
graduate.
adding up to something. You know what? I failed to mention, Chris. I want to up the ante. I want to up
Do
the
you
ante
now?
on the art contest.
Ooh, up that ante.
So you are going to get 100 points. You're going to get a place on the fridge. You are going to get the 40 Filipino pesos we talked about. But I am upping the ante. In addition to all of that, you're also going to win this Ultimate Manilow CD. This is every track you would ever want from Barry Manilow. This is as you've seen it on TV. 20 classic hits. Mandy. You've got I Write the Songs, Copacabana. From every Manilow to every Mana High, they are all on here. Yours if you win the Desperate Losers art contest. Ultimate Manilow. Pooh Stew, how do you feel about Barry Manilow?
I mean, you can't deny Manilow.
You can't.
Then
He wrote the soundtrack to Thumbelina.
And you know
Probably
what?
his finest work. Yes, Chris.
If there was ever a time to manifest Manilow, it's now.
Yeah, Mana now.
This is going to be the last one.
I don't know. I want to keep going. Manilow your stations. But let's get back to this game. We have a win here. Stu, do you want to push your luck? I'll give you one more scratch.
yeah, sure.
Ooh, zombie.
Oh, man.
Let's do 4.
What?
Let's do 4.
Let's do 4. Zombie, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a minute. Let's take a look at 4. Get these guesses in as to who this is. Who is this? Ooh, look at these eyes. These eyes have been in the news recently, I think. I think these eyes have been very recently in the news. You're going Rosie O'Donnell. Chat, how do you feel? Do you feel that this is Rosie O'Donnell? By the way, Zombie, we are holding an art contest. If you join us on the Discord, or if you go to our Blue Sky, there's a forum there. We're doing like the old art test. Remember those ads from the 80s and 90s for the Correspondence Art School? We're doing that test. We have our own spin on it. The best drawing that we get, we're doing this contest for a month. Best drawing is going to get a place on the Desperate Losers refrigerator, which, hold on, I'll toggle over to it. There it is, the Desperate Losers fridge. You're going to have a place on the Desperate Losers fridge. But in addition to that, the first cash prize the show has ever given, real fucking money, 40 Philippine pesos, and your own copy of the Ultimate Manilow for winning the art test. Follow us on Blue Sky. Join the Discord. That's how you get involved in it. Anyway, back to our. We were scratching at number 4 over here. Stu feeling this is Rosie O'Donnell. Shifty Merchant saying it's Rosie O'Donnell. Ooh, Zombie drew the pirate. I want to see it. Send it in. Anybody else on the Rosie train? Anybody feeling different eyes? This could be Monica Lewinsky. Could be Monica Lewinsky. Any other guesses out there? Or are we gonna let's just lock
Nope,
it in.
we're ready.
Let's lock it in. You know that face. It's Rosie.
Whew.
Pustu now has more points than there are years that we have reached in this, the year of our Lord, 2025. Right? Now he's up to 37, right?
Yeah, 2037.
Wow.
Feels
Still,
good.
fuck, man. You have more posters coming too, so could really be could be a lot of points for you.
Wow, so this next choice is going to determine whether it's a winner or a loser.
Yeah, we can't end like this. Stu, are you going to go home a winner? Are you going to go an extra winner? You've already won. 7 or 9. Lucky number 7. Is it lucky for you? It is.
Ooh.
We have avoided.
Well played, Stu.
I'm seeing some big glasses here.
Oh, and we know who this is.
Do we?
Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Is that Danny DeVito?
Could be Danny DeVito. Am I seeing any other guesses out there? I don't want to call it necessarily.
Ooh, we got a Rick
Moranis.
Moranis. Yeah.
Could be Rick. This could very easily be Rick. Could be Danny DeVito. Although I feel like the glasses, that was a late Danny DeVito kind of thing. Larry Bud Melman, game quoter. That is an excellent choice. Larry Bud Melman is exactly the kind of person who I would put in this game. Exactly. Give game quoter 2 points. In addition to if this is Larry Bud Melman. Sally Jesse from Sun King. I love that too. 2 points for Sally Jesse. Shifty going Steve Martin. Does Steve Martin wear glasses? He might have.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. Could be Steve too. These are all amazing guesses. Zombie jumping on the Sally Jesse train. Stu, do you want to revise your answer? Are you still feeling Danny DeVito? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with my gut instinct on this one.
You stick it with DeVito. Let's see the hair. Ooh. This is Rick Moranis.
Wow.
There was a moment where I thought it was Sally Jesse. There really was. I feel like if we haven't seen Sally Jesse yet, she's got to be in this game somewhere, right? And there, of course, was the Geraldo. Wow, Pustu cleared the... Has anyone ever cleared the board before?
No, it's really impressive.
Wow.
I mean, we've never had a game that's been executed so well.
Accomplishment. And you know what? I feel like that deserves one of these.
have done it without Matt.
Yeah. It's a team effort.
Oh, they're clapping backwards.
No, everything is real. Everything is as it is. Nothing is reversed, I don't think, in that footage.
Are you sure? Because those hands looked like they'd be going backwards.
I'll look at that project file. I don't think I did reverse any of that footage. Maybe I did, though, to make the push-ins work. I know you're a huge Bush fan, Pooh-Stew. If there's anything we know about you. 2 facts about Pooh-Stew. Our man loves to fuck, and he loves George Bush. Both of them.
Oh my God, what a
that
nightmare.
should be a Desperate Losers t-shirt. I came here to fuck, and I love George W. Bush.
Might do well in certain parts of not our demographic.
I don't think anyone's demographic. Republicans hate George W. Bush now, too. I think he's a man without a country. Which,
He's
it's
just so
kind of
cute and lovely, though. His little face.
Yeah, you put the little war crimes aside. He's a very adorable man.
Right? He's a silly little guy. He's just a silly little guy.
I wish he had just stuck to painting his feet in the bathtub. Then we could,
Yeah.
appreciate him without any complicated feelings. But oops.
Relax.
He began the downward spiral and end of America. Oops.
Yeah. Oops, all war crimes.
Oops. Pooh-Stew, thank you for calling. We will catch you next week, I'm sure. Bye.
Have a good one.
Chris, what are you feeling? It's 2:22. I could keep going. I could also end it. What are you feeling?
I think we should end on this high of an actual perfect game of Larry King Fives.
An actual perfect game of Larry King Fives. Wow. I'm a little sad we didn't hear from Shifty, but we will, I'm sure. Shifty does not stay quiet.
Not for long.
This has been a good one.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very good about this. We're about to see the second round of the Superhero Stinkfest. We're going to see... This is some real top-tier competitions, We got She-Ra versus Toxie. Turtles versus Jessica Jones. I feel like you and I are on opposite sides on this one. Hellboy and Rorschach. Spider-Man and Deadpool. Spider-Man is kind of like the runty, fourth-string school that somehow made it. I'd like to see Spider-Man advance just because I love that old webhead, but he's definitely not the favorite here. Chris, thank you so much for a wonderful show. I appreciate you. I love you. Love chat. I love how much everybody loves Matt. There's Shifty trying to get it in. Shifty, you got 3 minutes. Give us your
3 minutes.
Give us your. Hold on. You're doing a wine drunk, right?
I have two. I could either do a really bad first date, or I could do a wine drunk. Either one.
Ooh, I kind of want. Chris, what do you feel like?
Date.
The date. All right, let's do it. This is
all right. Well, the date was the one I had prepared.
Hold on.
We have a package.
There's branding. There's branding involved, Shifty.
You
can't just get into your story. This doesn't come out of your minutes. We'll do the branding. All right, Shifty. So you went on a bad first date. Pooh-Stew already aghast that someone wanted a date with you. I believe it though. Shifty has his charms, and I feel like there's some women in Missouri who are all for it. Let's hear it, Shifty.
This is complicated because it's it went badly on my fault, but it was also bad to begin with, and I didn't even know what I was going into. So
everything about this track so far.
Yeah, it's I was probably 18. Yeah, it was summer after my senior year. I was at a party, and some blonde girl walks up, and she just sort of casually asked me out. I had no idea who she was, and she gave me her number and said, "Hey, let's hang out sometime. Give me a call." Well, I was at this point, and you got to remember that I was 18, and I had not been drinking or smoking or doing any drugs at that point. Like, I had just getting started. And I asked the guy at work if he had anything for sale or whatever, and he sold me like a little bitty joint. And this little bitty joint was full of like these little green pebbles, and it was loose, and I just poured them out. And so I went to her house, and I had a little bowl of these green pebbles. And I got there, and I was surprised that it was like a big house and a nice neighborhood. She just wanted to hang out. She didn't say anything else about anything else. So I get there, and she got a trampoline, a big house, and I'm like, hey, I'll show her my trampoline skills. And I was doing backflips, you know, and stuff. And we go to the backyard, and I was like, hey, so you want to smoke? And I don't think she wanted to. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take a couple hits. And then all hell just broke loose. Like, I went to her house, and I was on the couch, and I was just, like, melting into the couch. Like that commercial where, like, I was gone. I was comatose. And it's like she started straddling me, like, trying to make out with me. And so she jumped straight from the first date to the third date because her parents apparently weren't home.
Not cool.
And I guess, yeah, I don't know. But I was gone. I mean, I was so high, I didn't know who I was or where I was or what was going on. And she gave up pretty quick. After about, like, 5 minutes, she was just like, you're gay or whatever, like, got up and was pissed off and, like, stormed out of the room. And then maybe an hour later, she came back and, like, was trying to get me to come too. 'Cause maybe she was worried by then that I hadn't moved. It's like, I'm just dead. I'm on the couch. I'm dead. I've been swallowed by the couch. I don't know what's going on. And then later on, it was like maybe another hour later, she came back and said her parents were coming home and I had to go. And, like, she was trying to get me up off the couch and help me leave. So, like, I got to my car, and I made it maybe 2 or 3 blocks away, and I saw a church. So I pulled into the church and just sat there for like another hour or so before I felt like I could actually drive all the way home. But yeah, I never heard from her again, and she never called me back. I never called her back. But I did find out some things after that she was like a really big slut, and then, you know, like, people were like, yeah, she's dirty, dude. She's been with, like, all these guys. Stay away from her. And I didn't even tell them that, you know, like, I had actually gone to her house. I was just, hey, do you know who this chick is? And they're like, yeah, stay away from her. And
Shifty, you started this story. Hold on. You started this story in a great place where, like, you're a very sympathetic character in this, right? You're the victim. And then all of a sudden, you're slut-shaming this lady. You're kind of hurting your case here. So I would let that part of it go.
Okay, well, I mean, the problem was that she probably either thought I was, like, really had no tolerance for weed, but that was the next part of the story, was that people told me most likely what I had was the guy had soaked it in formaldehyde or what is that? I can see you talking, but I can't hear a word you're saying. But yeah, then, like, it was super strong because it was, like, laced with embalming fluid, and the guy had, like, baked it, and, like, it just killed me. Like, I had no idea what the fuck was going on for, like, 3 hours.
So this started as a date story. It's kind of taken a ghost twist because we've got some embalming fluid in the mix now. Wow.
But I think if I hadn't smoked weed at all, she probably would have been disappointed because I was, like, a virgin. And I think she was ready to jump straight to the end. Oh, yeah. Come on, cat. Why are you stepping on my keyboard? Chester's killing me here.
Not cool on this lady's part, I gotta say. We're gonna rank this, or we'll score this.
I can't jumping all over my keyboard.
Who's in your house, Shifty?
Chester, my cat.
No, but who's that screaming in the
only
background?
one here.
Is that you?
I don't hear anybody screaming in the background.
Oh, Chris, I lost you. I think you're muted.
I think that's him, his cat muting him and unmuting him. I'd also like
heard probably something.
I want to give you some other street names for marijuana dipped in embalming fluid before we progress. Fry, Amp, Clickin', Crazy Eddie, Dippers, Dranks, Fry Sticks, Happy Sticks, Ill, Lily, Milk, Purple Rain, Sherm, Whack, Water, Wet, and Wet Daddy.
Wait,
You're
Sherm?
welcome.
Was one of them Sherm?
One of them is Sherm.
Well, I mean,
That's like a
I
Three
could have given a
Stooges.
much more detailed version of this, but I was trying to be fast.
No. I appreciate that. I think you told the story well. Let's take a look at some points. So, chat, we're looking for a score on this story. 5 if you really like the story. 1 if you hated it. We're going to take the average of that. That's going to determine some points for Shifty. Extra spooky or embarrassing? Chris, do we feel this was extra embarrassing?
Not really. Seems like a normal day for Shifty.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's not embarrassing? I got destroyed at a girl's house, and she had to kick me out after being on her couch for like 3 hours.
Yeah, but is that like in the grand unified theory of all the shit you do? Is that really that embarrassing?
She was trying to have sex with me, and I was just completely I got
It's
nothing. And that's embarrassing on its own.
Well, that's a little traumatic. I feel like there's just something extra to it. I would do the 5 points on or the 10 points on this. Plot twist.
No plot twist.
I feel like plot twist. The formaldehyde's not enough of a plot twist. Should we learn something about the human condition?
No. No one's learned anything.
But we did get the extra spooky and embarrassing. No, this is kind of like an origin story for Shifty, right? This is like his first time really being high. This is the Shifty we see today. Maybe began on that day.
It's from that Sherm.
I mean, that was actually, honestly, one of the first times I really was like so high. It was like dangerously high.
Yeah.
Like I realized that like I could actually get fucked up, like not just be like okay.
Yeah, this is like the Hulk getting hit with gamma radiation. This is like Dr. Octopus getting fused to that weird like mechanical thing he built. This is a super. I don't know if it's villain or hero.
I had bought from that guy like multiple times. He could have warned me if he was selling me something that was super strong.
All right, so I think we got that part of it. I need some more scores from people. I don't know how to interpret Poostu's 5 points for Pathos.
And she could also warn me like, hey, you're not coming over here to hang out. You're coming over here because we're going to do it. Like, prepare yourself for that. No, she did not tell me that
Prepare yourself
to
do
it.
it.
No. That
not at all.
That part not decidedly uncool. This is a ghosting story, Cat Guy Bob. We take ghost stories and bad relationship stories. This one doesn't really quite fall into it, but I'm accepting it anyway. 3 from Sun King, 5 from Cat Guy Bob. Poostu, I need to know, was that a 5? Was that a 0?
I walked into this blind. I did not know what we were going to do. She said hang out. I thought I was going to go there and get high and we were going to watch TV or something, and she's just all over me, and I'm like passing out.
Yeah.
Horrible. It was horrible. The whole thing was horrible.
I get that. The horribleness, I 100% get that. And what she did was completely uncool. Kind of borderline criminal. Zombies going 5. That's looking good for me. 2 5s and a 3.
She tried to rape me while I was totally passed out on weed.
Yeah, basically. It's pretty shitty.
Hey, no, I would have been totally into it if I could have been conscious for it. I was gone.
Poostu, you can't give a 0. It's the 1 is the lowest you can give. There is no 0 in this game. So it looks like you got a 5 from Zombie. You got a 3 from Sun King. There was it a 5 from Cat Guy Bob, and then this is now 1
and then a 1 from Poostu.
Of course, Poostu gives me a 1.
I feel like Poostu is fairer than you think, Shifty. Poostu's not necessarily out to get you.
So that's
Poostu
a 3.5
so far ahead.
average.
This does it 3.5 average. That's pretty good. We'll round that up to 4. That's going to be 20 doubled to 40 for Shifty.
And then the 10 for embarrassing.
And then the 10, so that's going to be... We won't double those points, but we'll do 50 on that.
Okay.
Game Quarter coming in with a late 4. That's going to change our average, but not enough to
But it's only going to
outcome.
push it a little bit closer to 4, which we already gave him.
Yeah.
So we're giving him
50
40 points because it's double time?
40 points because it's double time, plus the 10 for 50 total. Shifty, how are you feeling about that? 50 points. You got it under the wire. Chris has things to do, but we took your call anyway.
Thanks. I don't want to miss the show because I'm the only caller who has called into every single show.
That is true.
So far.
That is true. Shifty is the only every time caller. Maybe we should start giving points for that streak.
No.
I'm pretty sure I've not missed one.
I love it. Shifty, thank you for your call. And thank
Yeah.
you for your service, which is going unrecognized by this show. Bye.
He also did miss a show because he slept through it, remember?
No, he had a nightmare that he slept through it.
I felt like he missed a show.
He is
Maybe I'm
called
just
into every
misremembering.
show. I think he's right about that. I think he, and I don't want to do a trial. I think he has called into every show.
You love a trial.
I don't want to review the tape from every fucking episode. That is
No,
not
thank
how
you.
I want to spend my weekend.
Game quota. This isn't Duolingo. There's no streaks.
Yeah, there's no streaks. But maybe there should be. We'll figure that out in the future. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Another one for the books. Bye-bye.